All right, welcome back to D&D, everyone. So, last week you had the run-in with the law, where you were arrested, having been accused of murdering Richard Hood and kidnapping the daughter Lizetta Stone. Fiffle had been hiding within the Stone Manor and overheard something that was very important, and the father of the family, Marcus Stone, went to the jailhouse after you had received a bit of interrogation and was able to fill in some of the details. You were then able to discover the portal that the Tanner had approached, and were able to actually determine that if you have both the passphrase, which you're able to figure out, as well as an object to act as a key, you would be able to then access the portal itself. You made your way back to the manor house, rested up. Lucian went to collect his spellbook from the guard station by himself, then went to talk to the Shallot family to see if he could get the use of one of their lawyers. Unfortunately, he was locked in a room that was set on fire by one of the guards, or so he thinks, at which point he was able to escape using his shatter spell, and then has made his way home, singed and full of wood splinters. So,
Alive.
yeah, still alive.
Who did this happen to?
This happened to Lucian.
Lucian.
Yeah, I was a little AFK for a while at the end of the last section.
Yeah, but that's where we left off. You do have a few leads remaining from your investigation. You were told that the person you are searching for, Torment, who you did discover is actually he's the half-brother of the Stone family patriarch Marcus, as well as the sister Lizetta is actually not Marcus's daughter, but in fact his sister. And to avoid any family embarrassment, he has just passed her off as his eldest daughter.
Oh, that's right.
How sus.
Oh, because she's a vampire.
What's those vampires, man?
Well,
Super sus.
anyway, no, he literally told you exactly what you need to know. But he did also mention that Tormund is, in fact, was put through medical school by the family and has been a member of the local doctors guild, but has disappeared after being fired from being the Stone family's personal physician and has been working as a porter.
Yes. And I believe we were going to go record hunting with the Doctors Guild, or whatever the proper name was.
Yep. Oh, that's literally what it is, the doctors guild.
Cool.
The Bone Saws Association.
Bone saw.
The crossed scalpels.
Yeah.
We find a group of 6 doctors who are exactly the same as us, but physicians.
That's actually somewhat amusing.
This is Oreo of the Common Lands.
That does beg the question, though. If you met your counterparts, would you like each other or hate each other?
If Graham's clone is also the teen dad, probably they would get on pretty well and commiserate.
Imagine Tamako would love himself, too.
I think the two Kaidos would be fighting for authority with the big Kaidos. You listen to me. No, you listen to me.
And then you know what happens? Do you know what happens?
What?
Both paddles get put in a small, claustrophobic room.
Yeah, no, that would be.
That would be.
I assume one Kaido would be he's claustrophobic, the other is agoraphobic. They have to meet in medium-sized rooms only.
Like, we got a tape measure here, and yep, this fits everything.
Would Fern like or hate her counterpart, is my question.
Probably like.
Ah, there you go. I can see that, just both making, cupcakes each day.
Yeah.
I dig it.
Would it
Just
become
baking together.
competitive? Who makes more cupcakes?
The
Oh,
great
this would be
guy
like
called Bake
complimenting
Off.
each other's cupcakes.
They're wolves sniffing each other's butts. And I sort of assumed the various Lucians would be like plotting against the other Lucian.
It would get a little competitive for sure.
Operating on Highlander
Mostly
rules.
amicable.
There can be only none.
I feel like they would have like a very intelligent conversation, but to outside it just sounds like it's just two cats
Is
like
that
yelling.
hissing or are you
Hissing.
snorting something?
I'm trying to hiss.
Yeah, they just be
I'm
hissing at one
hissing
another.
like cats do.
The world might end if there was 2 Lucians, but maybe not.
Graham would just like sigh very, very deeply and become the next BBEG.
Yeah, Lucian and anti-Lucian. If they ever touch, there's a massive explosion.
The world is hanging on by a thread right now with one Lucian, so let's not push it.
Exactly.
That's how the world ends. Not with a bang, but with a fucking fox.
Yeah, all right. But yes, the Doctors Guild. It's public knowledge where it's located. You would generally, in fact, you'd probably pass the building several times. It'd be located near the Market District.
You need some credentials to access their records. I'm
You'd-
planning on posing as a surgeon.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Nice. Quick, doctor, come to this room. We're
Graham's
doing
gonna arrive
surgery.
separately from the party.
All right, let's go.
Also, I believe Lucian has not had the benefit of healing and is still.
Yeah, I think he
Yeah.
just
Can we
came
heal?
back
Yeah,
to the...
Lucian's got like
Is he
2
back
HP.
with us?
Go
Yeah,
take
You're
him
just gonna
back.
have to
Came back
eat
to
a
the manor
bunch of those
immediately fell
cookies
into
or
bed.
muffins.
Well, why don't we start this out with a long rest?
A long
we
rest?
just did
I think
one.
We just got out of a long
Whatever.
rest.
You just did a long rest, yeah.
But Lucian needs one.
Again, yeah.
A short rest.
Lucian needs
Short
diesel.
rest. Short rest. Okay, short rest.
Short rest.
Whatever
Definitely.
he needs
Burn
to
your
do
hit
to
die.
get back on his feet.
It's also about.
Tonight's the...
It's about 11. It's about 11 a.m. as well. You did get to bed rather late,
Mhm.
and it is the night of a full moon.
Idle, flash your badge at Lucian and get him out.
So
we're
gotta
still
make
looking for the key.
The collar tonight.
Yeah.
What do we need from the Doctors Guild here?
We wanted to get more information on the stone. What was his name again?
Tormund. His first name is Tormund, and the last name he was given was Varvik.
Tormund Varvik. So yeah, we need to get records on that motherfucker.
Are we thinking that the
Those
key would be there, right?
Well, we know he became a porter, just a basic gopher,
Right.
after leaving the family practice. We want to find out like when he left, where he was, what he was doing, when he was in
Okay.
good standing with the Doctors Guild.
All right. So do we want to give Lucian an hour here for a short rest and then head out?
The porcupine would really appreciate that.
Let the man rest.
Also, mechanically, real quick, I don't really use this hit die a lot. It says total, then a number, then hit die 6.
Just click your hit die thing.
Yeah.
Using D&D Beyond or no?
Well, my total is different from what I have. I think I might have used hit die in another moment. Is that supposed to be 5 every day?
When you do a long rest, the number of hit die,
Refresh by half.
yep.
I definitely haven't refreshed this in a while.
So you would probably be at like max hit
Should I
die.
give him some benefit? I think I can give him some benefit too.
Yeah, you
his
should
short
have, like,
die.
You should have
You're
like
a
a,
bard?
give him
Yeah,
a
give
plus
me a
Yeah, the
song.
bard thing. You don't know the
Yeah.
bard
Up
thing.
with a
What's
song
what's
of
the bard
rest.
thing for his short rest?
Song of Healing. Yeah.
Play me a little ditty.
Yeah. I play him a song of healing.
Lucian, you're such a pretty kitty. I want to
Wow.
scratch your belly.
Wow.
I'm gonna have to figure out what that does specifically.
I'm pretty sure it gives him a plus 1d8 to his hit die, but I would double check that.
Yep. Let's see here. If you or any friendly creature who can hear your performance regain hit points by spending hit dice at the end of the short rest, each of those creatures regains an extra 1d6. Nice.
Never mind, not 1d8. Yep.
26. Cool.
But yeah, an extra 1d6 ain't gonna hurt, especially when you're a wizard and you have like only 1d6s. But yeah, you can use as many hit dice as you want during a short rest, but you only get 2 short rests per day.
Is that the Mona Lisa? dabbing. That's hilarious.
Yeah, can you see it?
Yeah, that's
I
pretty
got
good.
this in
Nice.
I was in Paris with my wife.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of like really breaking up and like it's like
It's
honestly,
a little hard to see, yeah, but
It makes it more Renaissance. Huh?
right. It makes you a little more red, but it's like
Authentic.
it's like shit.
I think you can roll another d6, bud.
Yeah, I think I have 5, so I'm gonna try
you
to.
you can roll as many d6 or you can roll as many hit dice as you would like for every short rest. But if you use them all, then you can't. You have to do a long rest to gain even half of them back.
But for each one, you could add a d6 because he just gave you that
Yeah.
song of healing.
Yep.
So
now,
right now, you just rolled one of your hit die. Do
actually,
another
let me just verify if it's.
If it's each, yeah.
Yeah, if you can.
That's pretty strong.
Yeah, that would be insanely strong.
It might just be one on top of it, but you do add your constitute. Right. Never mind. You're a very scrawny wizard.
You okay?
A short rest. I can cook food,
Yep.
Nice.
and at the end of the short rest, any creature who eats the food and spends 1 or more hit dice to regain hit points regains an extra 1d8.
Nice.
Hey, I
Killing
would
it.
take a little cookie or a piece of pie or something. Definitely.
Yeah.
They had extra resting.
And then I also have the cookies that were part of the long rest.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
That they last 8 hours, and a creature can use a bonus action to eat one of these treats to gain temporary hit points equal to my proficiency bonus.
Not bad.
Edible answer.
That's great.
And to answer the question of Song of Rest, you only get one d6. It goes up as Tomako levels up, of course, but
Gotcha.
it's basically it's a free hit die. Like it's nothing to sneeze at.
It's better than nothing, you know?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
It's actually it can be really powerful. But yeah, so Lucian's back up.
Yeah, rolling well.
17. I don't remember how much damage he took, but it was pretty funny.
He had
I
2
took
HP left.
19 damage. I was at 2 HP.
Ah, yeah.
6 more.
You're almost full health.
6. Yeah, I'm back to 19 out of 20. Yeah, you know.
And then you can stuff cookies and the like in your maw.
Eat one more.
What was
Eat a
what was
cookie.
the D8 for a cookie?
Yeah, 1d8 to if I cook something. Yeah.
Maybe not worth using a cookie for that, but
Well, it says during a short rest that I can cook separately
Oh,
from
oh.
the cookies that I made during the long rest.
how many of these cookies do we have?
Picking this game. and I don't even know about
It says that with an hour of work or when we finish a long rest, I can cook a number of treats equal to my proficiency bonus.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
So after the long rest, I could have made 3, and then I could have spent an hour after that because Lucian was gone for a couple hours, right?
He was gone for like an hour and a half.
So I could have made like 6 cookies,
Nice.
right?
Let me just verify that because I'm gonna read that what it says.
Is this like a chef background?
Are they healing? Do they
Creatures
heal?
equal to 4 plus your proficiency bonus, so you can make 7 cookies.
Well, that
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, well, that's part of the short rest one. The one.
Oh, the long rest one?
With the long rest is where you make the treats. That
Is
gets
this chef
temporary hit
background?
points.
How many hit
It's a
points do
chef
these cookies
feat.
and treats heal?
It's a
Chef
feat.
Oh, okay, yeah. So it's equal to you can cook a number of treats equal to your proficiency bonus. Yeah. So the long rest one is 3.
Right. And then could I have spent the hour that Lucian was gone making another 3? Or does that not work that way?
So it's so as part of the long rest, you make the 3 cookies, and then as part of the short rest, you can make 7 cookies.
Okay.
And the 7 cookies will give any creature eats the food, spends 1 or more hit die, regain points equal to an extra 1d8. So Lucian could roll a 1d8 if he so desires.
Mm-hmm.
Or he can gain 3 temporary hit points.
It's the pie from Twin Peaks
Yeah, damn fine cherry pie.
and a damn fine cup of coffee.
I would happily accept any baked treats.
So
Okay, I think
I'm
the
ass-
cat is healed.
Yeah, Lucian spends a short rest laying down and picking wood splinters out of his back.
Ow! Ow!
Excellent. Does Vern give me one of these cookies that heals?
Yeah.
Yep.
Awesome. Okay.
I guess you could have. You could technically eat both if you so desired.
I don't want to steal all.
Okay.
I'm sure a D8.
Okay.
Oh yeah, take
Oh,
the
nice.
D8, and then I would have 3 that would give temporary hit points of 3.
Sweet.
So I guess we can
Ready to go?
save those until we need them.
Thanks,
Yeah,
team.
once we're in battle or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Looks
Let's
like
go
great.
to the Doctor's Guild. Yeah, we healed our cat.
Let's do
It
it.
might
Yeah.
be closed this time
I
of
don't-
night. We might not have the time.
It's 11 in the morning.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
in the morning. Okay.
Yeah.
it's 12 now after the long rest
Okay.
or a short rest. Blah. The real question is, does Lucien have like the cone of shame on now?
Listen, he didn't go to the doctor.
That would be hilarious.
He has self-control.
No, he fucking.
We won't go that far either.
That would be hilarious. Our strongest mage has a
He
cone on.
genuinely
Lie to
doesn't
me.
have self-control, though.
Lie to God.
Only sometimes.
All right.
Okay.
Lowers like
Saunter
perception
over.
but increases wisdom.
Okay, so it'll take you about an hour to get to the Doctor's Guild.
Damn, that's far.
Well, it's basically like it's an hour walk away. Is really what it is.
I'm gonna use I'm gonna use disguise self to disguise myself as a doctor
Okay.
Oh
or
my god.
surgeon.
Well, the doctors, you've seen them around, especially outside of the Doctors Guild. Leather aprons, white shirts.
Scattered with blood.
Yep. They have, on the actual apron itself, you'll see that they have basically like leather pouches with tools inside of it. Magnifying glasses, or like a little magnifying lens, scalpels, tweezers, things like that. So you appear to be a doctor. Are you still a tiefling doctor, or have you disguised yourself even further than that?
Is there no such thing as a tiefling doctor in this world?
There would be. I just wasn't sure of exactly how much
Yeah,
your
but I'm a
disguise
tiefling
was.
Doctor. Yeah, I'm just
Okay.
a doctor. I'm just a doctor.
Okay.
Graham is
Yes.
not going to prevent any of this, but he is going to arrive separately.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a good idea if you don't associate yourself with me just in case.
Oh, I'm gonna
Yes.
fuck this
I will
up.
not associate myself either.
Okay, well, yeah, I approach the is anybody coming with me?
I'll go with him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
Kato
go.
has a badge, so he's often welcomed places.
Actually, Kaido doesn't have the badge. It got confiscated.
No, wait. Somebody made me a new one.
He made a new one. Pickle made
Oh.
a new one.
Somebody, and it was a master class one that could get me
Yes.
through
He got like a 26 in
everything.
a roll.
Is what I was told.
I
Pickle's
don't.
gonna pose as your assistant.
I do.
I don't think he got. He did the master class badge. Then was confiscated.
No, I think it was
No,
after.
no.
that was after his badge.
It was during the long rest. You made me a level 26 badge.
I'm sorry to say, Ian, he has power right now.
I have full authority to enter any building under fake command.
This doesn't.
Says that on the badge in detail.
This doesn't sound correct, but
He put emblems on it. Remember, he asked me what I want on it. There's a lot of acronyms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember him being like a super investigator, but that was the badge that was like taken from you.
Oh, we made
No,
a
the badge I was
No,
taking
no,
was
no,
one
no.
that Aro.
The one
it
that
was
taken
after.
from was the
All
one
right.
Moro made.
Mara made me
Yeah,
a level
100%.
16 badge that got us in a lot of trouble, but this one's gonna get us even more trouble.
Well, all right. I'll accept you have a badge.
No issue getting into trouble.
All right. You have the badge.
Don't need
Okay.
any help.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
the badge has been accepted.
The badge has been accepted.
Okay.
I am glad I'm showing up late.
Yeah, definitely any like honest people should show up late.
Let's do this actually work.
Okay.
I'm showing up extra
let's
late.
go. Let's do it. We
Okay.
We enter the Doctors Guild.
Okay. The Doctors Guild is a modest building. Definitely, it is stone base, but with wood for the rest of the walls. Pillars out in front. You just see a number of doctors and apprentice doctors milling around out front. Inside, you do see they're basically like a round desk that somebody sitting behind. From what you can see, it is part school, part office building, and part hospital, with various wings leading to the different sections. At the front, a young man sits, glasses, wireframe glasses, and looks at you. Ah, yes, how can I assist you?
Yes, boy. It is I, Dr. Julian Salamander, and this is my assistant, Frodo. We are here to examine records, and at once must proceed to your records hall.
Who's Frodo? Me or Jeremy?
Yes.
I don't know. Are you guys both there? Who's there?
Yeah, we're both there.
We're both there.
I'm
No.
Fro.
Ah, yes, my
Fro.
assistant, and this is the commissioner of the
Yes.
Doctors Guild.
Yes.
This Dr. Stephen Hawkins.
Oh, nice. I'm a doctor. Yes, Dr.
Yes, you
Stephen
are.
Hawkins. Flip the badge a couple of times. Bam.
Yes. Now,
Well, there's
please,
Piffle just kind of like picks his nose.
we require access to the Hall of Records at once, boy.
He goes and pulls out a book with a list of doctors. He starts flipping through. I don't see a Dr. Salamander. I don't see a
Yes, well,
Dr.
that's because I'm
Hawking.
traveling from abroad, young man.
Doctors Without Borders.
Where are you from exactly?
I make a place up that you wouldn't have heard of it. It's an exotic location. Have you never heard of charity, young man? I travel around the world providing care to those in need.
Are you members of
As with my
this
companions.
guild here?
We were made honorary members by the commissioner.
We've all sworn the hypocritical oath.
We don't have a commissioner. We have a guild master.
That's who I was referring to, but my language is slightly different, having just come from abroad.
Go ahead and
Colloquialisms that I'm used to using are slightly different. You should understand this as a learned employee of this place.
Absolutely.
go
I have to
ahead.
say, I'm completely convinced.
I am. I'm clapping in the background. Wow. Just absolutely.
Okay.
Wow.
Go ahead and make a deception roll. You could do it at advantage because you're pretending to be somebody else.
The clapping. It's
There's
helping.
almost no chance of me failing a deception roll, so...
Oh my god. Well, yeah, you're right about that one. Well, I suppose we could open our archives up to visiting doctors. It would just be down that hall there, and he points to, like, basically the West Wing.
Please guide us, young man.
All right. He just
It's a
gets...
profession that attracts.
We got
no
ourselves a tour
characters,
guide
isn't
too.
it?
What's your name, good sir?
Finn.
For you will be praised in the high heavens for your good work and valued services.
Indeed.
Okay. Well, follow me.
At once.
He calls over another, basically intern, who sits at the desk. He leads you down a hall. Well, these are our records right here. So what are you looking for exactly?
We are looking for information about the... Wait, so what are we looking for? Tormund? Who's Tormund? Tormund what?
Varvik.
And the Stone family, too?
Oh, just Varvik.
Just Farvik.
Farvik.
He might have a key that we
Varvik.
might need.
Tormund Varvik.
Oh, Dr. Varvik. Well, last I heard, he left a few months ago. I think he has a
please
job in
provide the
Vosk.
records.
But, yeah.
Can we also see his office?
Oh, his
And
office
our
has been
warrants as well,
his
please.
office has been filled since he left. Currently, it's occupied by one of his associates, Dr. Gensnir.
Sneer.
Did they work together quite long?
Oh yes, apparently they were. If I recall correctly, they were apprentices together.
We would also like to speak with this good doctor.
At
He
once.
may have research to share with us that would be valuable to medicine.
Okay, well I can put in a summons for him if you'd like.
Yes, please, please. But first, provide us all records relevant to this Varvik.
Okay, he goes inside the hall of records for this building. It's basically a bunch of different cabinets with drawers. Looks at it all, they're very well organized. Pulls out anything under V. Finds all files related to Dr. Varvik. Well, here's all his files. It's a big, thick binder, of paperwork.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, he passes it to Piffle. Yeah, Frodo, take this out.
Piffle just like receives the binder with a squeak. He's like, struggles to hold it up.
A question: how good is Tamako's disguise self right now? Is it very good?
It can change his appearance and clothing to, anything.
Spell.
Yeah.
Okay. Would I recognize him because I'm such an idiot? Or...
Yeah, you would.
Where the fuck is Tamako?
My understanding is he only changed his clothing, not his actual face.
Gotcha. All right. I want to know how dumb I was in this whole entire thing.
Do we want to given in here for some colleagues to arrive here?
Yes.
And join in?
100%.
Okay. Well, with Tamako, Kaito, and Fiffle there, the rest of the team, I assume, is just kind of waiting across the plaza, looking at this as they enter in, and probably giving it like a good 10 minutes to make sure they don't get thrown out.
Yes.
Graham's just waiting for it.
Are we gonna get the dog in here?
I send them a message. I use my message spell. I send a message to Graham and I say,
The coast is clear. They believe every word I'm telling them. They believe it
I have to take
all.
this doctor things. Yeah, they're all rubes. Yeah.
But we need the dog in here too. How are we gonna get him? Somebody has to use him as an emotional companion.
yeah, well, I mean, obviously he is a service dog, so.
Right. Fern, pretend you're blind.
I don't think he can just be. He's your emotional support dog.
Right.
Emotional support wolf.
Or seeing eye dog, whatever you want.
All is accomplishable with deception.
It truly is.
Okay. Well, we do smash cut to the team out, the remaining of the team outside.
Well, Graham sitting on a park bench, just kind of, slaps his knees, stands up, and just starts walking over.
Yeah, I basically explained to them what has happened thus far, but in the way that they understand that we've deceived these people into thinking that we're, doctors.
Yeah, you'd be able to do that via message.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Graham will go up to the front desk most amicably.
Okay,
and
well, yeah. At the front, another young intern. She greets you. Yes, how can I help you? Welcome to the Doctors Guild.
Good morning. I'm looking for some companions of mine. They went up ahead. Awful, vervacious kind of tiefling fella, and a couple of his medical aides. At least I think that's what it was. Have you seen them this morning?
Yes, they went down to the Hall of Records.
Would I be able to join them, or would that be against protocol? I'd like to, go
Well, are
in.
you members of the Doctors Guild? We generally only let our members see our records, especially because it's medical privacy.
I see.
I'm gonna send the intern down. Can I
He
send
kind
the
of.
intern down there?
Medieval HIPAA.
Yeah,
I guess I'll go with him.
Intern, go. No, not Piffle. The actual intern from the place that's with us. Yes, go. We have colleagues arriving. Let them in.
Did you want me to get Dr. Gensier, though?
We will speak to him afterwards, after we've meeting with our colleagues. Please, go allow them entrance.
The intern goes to get the rest of the team. You see him arrive. Yes, a Dr. Salamander has asked me to bring you to the Hall of Records, although I do need to confirm that you are associated with the Doctors Guild.
As it stands, me myself, I'm not. I'm actually here assisting with a legal investigation, and they brought me in for my particular expertise.
Legal investigation. The two interns very quickly talk to one another. She leaves. He stays. Do you mind just waiting here for a few minutes? So, what's this investigation about particularly?
Well, I'm sure I don't need to tell you about the Tanner.
It's been well known throughout the city, yes?
Well, tonight's the night of his next move, and we're hot on his trail, and we believe there's something in these records that might lead us to him.
I can assure you our records probably won't reveal anything, but at which point the other intern, she comes back with a older doctor. Hello, I'm a senior member of the guild here. You had some legal inquiries?
Yeah, we're conducting an investigation in association with the Order of the Yard on the Tanner killings.
Concerning what precisely?
Well, we are investigating potential leads to the identity of the killer, and our investigation has brought us here.
Yes. Well, certainly good to catch the perpetrator of these atrocities, but you also have to understand that the Doctors Guild is the only Doctors Guild in Vaxvallen and Viderheim. We would like to maintain good standing, so I'm going to come with you.
I think that's only fair.
Yeah, it's only fair.
I hereby cast everybody else in the party's problem for a change.
The doctor joins you, goes down to the Hall of Records, which is open, and the drawer for Dr. Tormund Varvik is open. All his files are missing, having been taken by Tamako and Fiffle and Kaido.
Are they, like, poring over them on a nearby table, or did they take them and bounce?
I just handed him to Piffle.
He's gone.
He's already pawning them.
He may have dropped them somewhere. Who knows?
Did I steal something and not realize I stole it?
I guess that's up to Fiffle.
I did it
What did
again.
you do with the files we gave you?
Files? I thought it was toilet paper.
Oh, the binder of stuff that you handed me?
Mm-hmm.
Binders full of murderers.
I've been following you, carrying.
Okay, he's still carrying it. He's got it. Okay.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, okay. All right, I guess let's try to rendezvous with everybody and go talk to the. Oh, are you guys still under scrutiny from?
Yeah, there's a one of the senior members of the guild is following us.
Okay. Would we have to pass by or them to get to Dr. Griswold or whatever his name is?
You're not actually sure where he's located.
We gotta find Dr. Disrespect.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Well, we demand to be taken to him next.
You actually don't have an intern there. You sent him away.
Intern! Intern!
He can't hear you.
I call out for an intern.
I assume we hear this down the hall, and I just kind of look sympathetically at the official Doctors Guild staff with us, like,
yeah,
he's a bit of a handful. I know. I've met some characters in this investigation. He's one of the highest.
Interesting. How long have you been working with Dr. Salamander, I'm told?
Not long, only a couple of weeks now.
Interesting.
Isn't it been like out of character? Hasn't it been like a few days?
Yeah, it's been like 3. No, yeah, it's actually only been like a day or 2.
You meet all sorts. Sometimes it takes let's call it a colorful tapestry of individuals to weave a net to catch a killer.
Of course.
Do we see the rest of them coming down the hallway?
At this point, yes.
Graham, I'm a doctor now. Hey, here,
Yes,
we're here.
of course. Dr. Hawkins got his medical license 32 years ago and has been at the forefront of his field since.
I'm
gonna like Otto is gonna like put his hand out to Graham, and Graham probably knows what I want.
Yes.
Tobacco, make a deception roll.
Please meet my manservant Frodo.
Yeah, make a deception roll.
Oh God.
This wasn't an advantage, so you're only taking the 12.
Oh God.
Because you weren't pretending to be somebody
Wait,
else.
that was a 1. You can re-roll.
Oh, I'm not. What do you mean I'm not pretending?
You said that
Julian Salamander.
You said that Dr. Hawking was a doctor for 32 years.
Yes,
True.
but I'm saying that as Dr.
Well,
Julian Salamander.
He rolled a 1. He can re-roll it.
Yeah, you could re-roll the 1.
You brought up having luck.
Oh, that's
Halfling
even better.
luck.
So should I just roll this normal and not?
Yeah. Okay.
Well, it's better.
Yeah. All right. Interesting. He doesn't appear to be. He appears to be in his late 20s, but I suppose good.
That's how good of a doctor I am.
Like I
He has
said,
a hormonal genetic disorder. It's very rare, very uncommon.
He has Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, leaving his skin silky and supple, but his joints.
My thesis is about a vaccine for claustrophobia.
Yes, it's real.
I see.
Needless to say, we need an audience with a companion and former compatriot of Dr. Varvik. We believe he's assumed his office space here.
Dr.
Yeah.
Gensner.
It is imperative that we speak to him at once.
Yeah. Wait, why are you interested in Dr. Varvik?
That's a private matter, of course.
Well, I'm
Understand.
assisting you with this investigation. Surely you can provide me some information.
He's a person of interest that we are looking to question. His disappearance might have something to do with some of the business going on.
We can't say much more than that, however. You understand, of course.
Are you a doctor or an investigator?
I'm a
Allow
doctor.
me to introduce myself. Dr. Special Agent Kaido Hawking.
I
Okay?
was simply brought on the case for my expertise.
Wait, you
In
said your
that-
name was Dr. Stephen Hawking.
This is Dr. Stephen Hawking, yes.
think
And
he
he
has
just
many pseudonyms.
Kaido's my middle name.
Oh, he's
Kaido-
one of those assholes.
make a deception roll.
Otto's still drinking.
No!
I'm obviously assisting him by,
Yeah, you can roll at advantage.
tails
Okay.
here.
That's gonna be a terrible idea.
Here we go.
2 2s. Oh! Well, you can re-roll that.
Yeah.
Yeah, re-roll the one at once.
Please get a 20.
Okay.
Well,
Well, it's not the strangest thing. I mean, doctors tend to be eccentric. Let me get Dr. Gens here. One moment.
Thank you, yes. Please,
Thank you.
please.
He leaves. About a minute or two later, comes back. Or yeah, he leaves.
Steps out. Just Kaido, leave the talking to Dr. Salamander.
okay, alright. You're probably right. It's a good idea, Graham.
Let's see. Otto's gonna get his D20s ready to go. Just to start smacking him in the head.
About 5 minutes later, he comes back. With him is a gnome doctor, completely bald, with thin wireframe glasses. Yes, hello there. You wish to speak to me concerning Dr. Varvik, is what I'm told.
Rightly so. My name is Graham, and these are some of my associates. More on the medical side of things. We are asking after the good doctor on account of he is a person of interest into the investigation into the Tanner killings. And I understand you worked closely with the man.
Yes, Dr. Varvik Torment was apprentice with me when I was an apprentice. We served together. Expert doctor, as I'm understanding, he was the personal physician for the Stone family. Rather prestigious position, really.
Yeah, which makes his sudden withdrawal from the practice so much more curious, don't you think?
Oh, yes, I suppose. I mean, he's a genius surgeon. Besides serving the stones, he routinely came here and performed surgery. I understand he was also an expert duelist, although I don't think that one's typically related. Blaze aside.
It might or might not be, Graham says gravely. Can I get a roll an insight to try to get a read on him to see if he's kind of more savvy to why we might be here?
Yeah, go ahead.
Just kind of see if he maybe like when they were apprenticing together, they're like, hey, you know what's awesome? Flaying people alive. You know, frat party gets a little out of hand.
Getting a read on him, he's very confused about why you were speaking to him about Varvik, why you're here, really who the entirety of you are. He's confused about the majority of you, especially the rabbit girl and the wolf.
Oh, the wolf is here with us?
Yeah, we're all
Somebody
inside.
stop
I
the
think.
wolf from
Okay.
coming in.
Fern, why don't you ask our wolf here to smell anything
Well, we would
Maybe
need
we-
to.
We're trying to track something here.
We would need to get an article from Tormund in order to do that, and
The key,
that's something
didn't
we
we
gotta
have like that room where the key was? Maybe we could. It's the one thing
I
connecting.
thought
it
I thought Aurora already has that sent because we went to his house,
Right.
his old house, right?
Yep.
Yes.
And Graham bought the guy.
Brother, guys, we're
Like
trying
a
to
blanket.
get a birthday card.
right.
Okay,
Maybe-
so
Yeah, track for sure. I would say.
okay, we want to track right now.
Actually, I'm a little confused. Why is there a wolf in here? We don't normally allow animals in.
As you can see, he's not your typical wolf. This is a tracking animal that we're using to try to find any trace we can possibly find where we go of, well, one of several things at this point. It's been a long investigation. I'm sure you understand.
I imagine, but
You certainly do ask a lot of questions for a man in your position.
I'm,
It's like he's an officer and not a doctor.
I mean, I'm curious is all. I mean, Tormund was...
You know what they say about curiosity, good sir.
Well, rightly so.
No.
Calls to much learning and advancement in medicine, so please pursue that grand curiosity, doctor.
Oh, yes.
I think what my associate here, Graham, is giving off not really acting at this point. The energy of, I'm just as lost with this dude as you are. I think what my associate here wants to know is whether there's any information you could give us, because your man Tormund might be in a little bit of danger himself.
Oh,
depending on what
awesome.
we can discern about
Fortunate.
this investigation.
Yes, I mean, Tormund was a brilliant surgeon, brilliant doctor, but troubled, very temperamental, I suppose. My understanding is he did, from what I could glean, is he did not have a great relationship with his father and siblings. But I guess he must have had a good relationship with his mother. She had gifted him a it was a very exotic book of anatomy. Showed expert diagrams of musculature I've never seen before, so detailed. Very. He was very cagey about the book. I suppose he considered a special gift from his mother. I did get a glance or two into some of the pages. Very odd, esoteric diagrams not related to anatomy, as well as some language I just could not quite decipher. Oh, and she also gave him this exceedingly fine set of scalpels. It must have cost a fortune. It was a set of 5 scalpels in a lovely leather case.
He surely must have taken all of those with him when he departed, correct?
Oh, well, my understanding is there was a incident involving the Stone's family daughter, Lizetta, and he was dismissed from their charge shortly after the Stone father, the father, current patriarch Marcus Stone, departed. This mortal coil, as it were. There was some incident. He was dismissed from the charge. I can't imagine it was anything too upsetting, of course. They apparently had gotten him a position as a doctor within the city of Vosk, but he was upset about it. He actually dropped the bag of his leather case of scalpels. He was able to gather up the majority of them, but I noticed one had gone missing. It seems to have rolled away somewhere.
Could you... That wouldn't happen to have happened in his office, would it?
Yes, it did.
Would you be able to take us there?
Of course.
Thank you
That's
very
where
much.
his doctor friend is currently sitting,
Yeah.
who we want to interview anyway. So this is.
Oh, you're talking to Dr.
Yeah, this is
Genseer.
Yeah, we're
Dr.
talking
Friend.
to him.
Oh, you're already talking to him. Okay, I must have missed something here.
Yes, this is Dr. Genseer. He's a gnome doctor. Not
Oh, sorry, doctor, I just didn't see you there. You're so tiny.
I
let's go to
appreciate
the office.
not insulting me, please.
It was humor, doctor, please. In our profession, it is necessary.
Anyway, come with me.
Graham gives him a very haggard look. Understand my suffering.
Each day is worth 30 days to you aging wise, Graham, isn't it?
No comment.
When we get to the office, can I ask this doctor if he doesn't mind us looking around for the
Do we-
scalpel.
do we have don't we have something that we can use Aurora to snip out the scalpel?
Well,
Yeah,
that's what we'll do when we get there.
yeah. Dr. Gensier does respond to you, Fern. Yes, of course, young lady. Please. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
My name's Fern.
Fern.
This
Hi.
is Aurora.
Ah, excellent. You're doctors, investigators.
Investigators.
Of
course.
Is a doctor.
Well, not the not.
Aurora's a doctor.
All right,
No,
all
she's
right.
not a doctor.
Dr.
hilarious.
Bork, what is your diagnosis? Read me treats!
Righto.
Yes. Anyway, please feel free to look around. Just try not to disturb any of. He just kind of waves his arms around the room, and you do see that the room, while somewhat small, is just lined shelf to shelf with books, all relating to basically medicine, and anatomy, and doctoring, surgery, things like that.
It will be careful.
Thank you.
Yes.
What should I roll for that?
This would be an investigation roll.
Graham will assist.
Okay.
I will.
Fern, please roll with the investigation with advantage then.
Okay.
Trying to think of what's the worst thing to do in the library. Should I start smoking in here?
All
You
right.
don't have to. It's not a race to the bottom. It's not family. We're not at work around
I
here.
really need to channel this -1 wisdom. I'm trying to channel it so hard.
Well,
Maybe start a fire, and then like shoot a gun off
Yeah,
a bunch of
right.
times.
there's only one of you with a gat currently. All right, Fern. You look around. Aurora sniffs, has the scent of Tormund. You are able to look down on the ground. You figure the leather case dropped. They spilled out. You do see underneath one of the bookshelves is a small gap in between the wood and the stone. Looking into this gap, you just see the tiniest glint of light off of some reflective metal object underneath. It's very thin under there. You're probably looking at barely half an inch of space.
I'll ask the doctor if we can move the bookcase.
Oh, that's attached to the wall.
Temporarily?
That's attached to the wall.
Okay. Do I have anything
Very
that could
small, narrow space, eh?
fit under there?
I have very small hands.
My assistant Frodo may be able to help.
I've
Yes, of
seen
course.
him finger blast a gnome faster than you could ever believe.
Yes,
Really?
I'm describing
He's like
why.
Fist of the
I
North
know that
Star.
he has the most tiny and agile fingers that you could ever imagine.
It's true, sir.
Go do the Lord's work.
It's your prostate like you are already bred.
Okay, well, with that, Fiffle, you can certainly attempt to stuff your hand under there using a... This would probably be acrobatics to try and kind of flatten your arm and just kind of stick it through.
Okay.
And while that's going on, Dr. Gensier. Oh, so Dr. Salamander, by the way, I'm curious. Unfortunately, Fiffle, it's really thin.
Die an hour.
Can
Can
I tried.
Can we like
Yeah.
move, like lift it up a little bit so we can get
Yeah,
it?
let me give somebody bardic inspiration for this too, because I keep forgetting to do that.
I was going to ask,
Give it to
can
Fern.
I use Mage Hand?
Maybe.
I was wondering
Let me-
about that
let me
too,
put
but
it into the
I
chat.
wouldn't have enough room. Why don't you just use like a
Yeah.
sword to like jimmy it out?
Yes, Dr. Griswold, you were saying.
Oh, yes, Dr. Salamander. Where are you, what precisely do you practice in?
Oh, I am a traveling physician and surgeon. I treat those who are less fortunate in this world. As you know, there are many who are in need but cannot access the services that we physicians provide.
Ah, yes, but I mean, specifically, what do you study in?
Oh,
In a school.
surgery, of course.
Oh, yes, of course, but I mean, like, what's your specialist of surgery? I mean, mine's lungs.
Mine is the heart.
Oh,
Psychology.
actually, I might need your assistance then. I have a patient in here, and I'm trying to diagnose something, and I do believe it's related to his heart. Would you be able to assist me with the surgery?
Okay, good. Yes, bring him into open heart.
Dude, we're gonna kill somebody in here.
Yes, I would, of course, would be happy to, but our time is very limited here.
Oh, this will just take a few minutes for diagnosis.
Then, of course, I can't say no.
And that's, yes, Fern, if you'd like, you can do a... unfortunately, Mage Hand is not going to fit under, but Fern can attempt to do an acrobatics... she's also small, so, you know, I mean, Fiffle's small too, but...
Oh, I meant to do. Oops.
Doesn't matter, because that 20... The first one's always the one, anyway. Yeah, Fern, with your small, childlike hand, perfect for greasing up gears and sticking your arm into, like, things that would normally rip off a child's arm. You're able to get your hand underneath, and you can feel the wooden shaft of what you believe is a scalpel.
Okay,
And you're able to pull it out.
Pull it out.
Scalpel, yes, very fine. It is incredibly sharp. Looks brand new. Has no sign of rust. Obviously very well maintained.
Okay, well, I'll
Before
show
I smoke
everyone and be
something?
like, I think this is what we need to open that portal.
Dr. Gensier. I'm sorry, portal?
Oh.
I did say we're going after an investigation of a person
Of
of
course,
interest.
Dr. Gensier, you understand there are aspects of this investigation that are quite private.
Yes. Well, anyway, Dr. Salmon, if you'd accompany me,
Absolutely, yes, of course, at once.
Does the patient suffer from claustrophobia? No? Okay, then my specialties are not needed.
Doctor...
There's a pretty high percentage chance that I'm going to get someone killed there, so...
No, don't worry, Dr. Gensier.
No, that was out of character.
Oh, okay. He
Yes, Mike, you are.
brings you... This is actually a fantastic
Dr.
chance.
Gensier, lead on,
He
please.
brings you
Let us
into...
save this patient's life.
Brings you into an operating theater.
Oh god.
Yes.
There is a patient sitting on a table. This operating theater is basically small, round area, and the room itself is actually large and it actually has tiered seats. And you see actually a number of apprentice doctors sitting around the seats taking notes.
No.
Dr. Gensier walks in, greets the patient. Hello.
Yes.
We actually have a heart specialist here visiting from out of Viderheim, Dr. Salamander.
Yes, of course. I enter haughtily and approach the patient and start to kind of examine him. Yes, I specialize in the heart, that ever important muscle in your body that keeps you alive. And I start just like listening, like doing some like arbitrary exams to him.
Make a medicine check.
Couldn't you have said like a specialty of foot or something, you know? But a heart?
You would have had fungus feet, probably.
Fuck. Yeah, but on brand, on fucking brand.
Dr. Salamander, this man has no heart.
Oh no.
Wait, who's telling him?
This is what Tamako, as pretending to be Dr. Salamander, has diagnosed. That this man has no heart. His heart is missing.
Only seen this once before.
It's a very rare condition that can occur. Genetic condition. Very, very uncommon, but can occur at some time.
Out of character.
In which the patient's heart has vanished from its body.
Are we there? Are we there with him?
No.
Nope.
Oh, I wanted to write all this down.
No, you excuse yourself. Your claustrophobia
Yeah,
specialty is not needed.
it's not.
Piffle is in the room and he's just like violently, he's just like biting his lip. Trying not to cry out.
The Dr. Gensier takes his stethoscope and puts it to the chest. Dr. Salamander, the heart is clearly there. If the patient would be dead if his heart was missing.
Meanwhile-
He's on a call right now, maybe.
Meanwhile, like Graham and Otto are like, how bad is this guy gonna die?
How many pieces?
But yeah, while this is going on, Ferd, you also have in your hand the very fine scalpel. Definitely excellent quality.
Yes.
What would you like to do?
Just let Aura smell it. What do you think?
So,
Well,
no, we're not supposed to split the party in D&D, so we should just go work on the portal while he does his surgery.
Don't I get to re-roll? Actually, let's just roll with this.
Oh,
Yeah.
if Fiffle's there, he can.
I wasn't. My girlfriend just called me, so I didn't hear.
Fiffle's there, but didn't give that to you, so, like...
Given.
Also, we already rolled with it, unfortunately. Well, maybe fortunately for me.
No, it's better.
Oh, no, I think
let's
it's
keep
awesome.
it going. What's happening right now?
You said that he doesn't have a heart, and then
Right,
they put a
of course, I
stethoscope
did.
and said, yeah, he does have a heart.
And also that if he didn't have a heart, he'd be dead.
Dead.
Yes. Well, listen. Of course, you're correct. This is April Fools. Just a joke that I'm playing on all of you, and just a bit of a jest.
Well, anyway, we'd like to anesthetize the patient and begin surgery.
Yes, of course. Let us proceed immediately. I'm prepared to assist.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Have kind of noted which way they went. And
Yeah,
so,
they didn't
like,
hide
they're
it.
all ready to leave. Just kind of bust through, like, we gotta break through. We gotta go right now.
Oh, of course, yes. The investigation must come first. These surgeons are extremely capable individuals whom I have no doubt will complete this procedure without a hitch. Thank you, gentlemen. And it's been great seeing all of you. Lovely day.
Dr. Salamander leaving. Now, my question, though, is patient was knocked out. Scalpel was in your hand when Graham busts in. Exactly how steady were you holding that scalpel there?
God.
No.
Yeah, basically, Tamako's like teeth were like chattering, and he's just like, cut a horrible zigzag cut inside
Oh
the
no.
patient's body.
Yeah, just make one more medicine check, please.
Come on.
You can at least hold it properly. You knew where the chest was to begin, but fortunately Graham was able to get in before you needed to actually begin the first incision.
Yes, here, doctor. The scalpel is yours.
He puts it right on the There you go.
Otto's just waiting outside.
Fiffle was just nervously and perhaps to an extent hysterically watching this.
Arousedly.
I can't believe you were going to save his life, Dr. Salamander.
Yeah, as soon as we get out of the room, Tamako just like kind of like hyperventilates a little bit. I believe I would have successfully performed the surgery.
He's
Well,
breathing.
next time I'm
Goes
done.
without saying. It goes without saying.
I believe I can't leave you unsupervised for 2 minutes. Come on.
You know what's the worst part is not that we were just going to kill one person, but we were going to teach a whole entire room of students that this is the right way to do it. That's what's really scary.
My God, this man has no butt.
I mean, technically, he did actually.
Immediately.
He did tell it.
We're gonna get hurt one day. We're gonna go to a doctor's and be like, "Oh yes, I was trained
you guys on
by
my phone. I
Dr.
need to go pick up my
Salamander."
lunch.
Yeah, you're just counting down from 10 as you're like breathing in the ether and just like, fortunately, I learned this right from Dr. Salamander. No.
No. Get a second opinion.
That's hilarious.
What's gonna happen is I'm gonna get a bounty like somewhere, and it's gonna be you guys.
You're gonna have to remind me. This is very much Marvelous Misadventures of Flapjack, Dr. Barber with surgery. All right, so you are able to.
I'll be on mute for a minute here.
Okay, you're able to successfully leave the operating theater without having murdered a man. To keep up your ruse. Although a group of apprentice doctors did hear about a rare genetic disorder which causes your heart to disappear.
Watch that become a real thing in like the last session.
It would be awesome.
Alright, so we should head to one of the portals. I
Yep, the
suppose.
portal room.
You know a couple different portal locations.
There's the one in the alley, the other one that's in the shack in the alley, and then the one in the warehouse, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Which one do we want to go to?
The nearest
Yes.
one.
Closest one, yeah. Which one would that
Do
be?
are the portals connected to each other?
We're about to find out.
We don't know.
Okay.
Probably.
Okay.
The theory I think we were going with is it might be a portal into another plane.
Might be a pocket dimension.
Yeah.
What are the conjunctions?
What are the ramifications for us to do something even more terrible than open heart surgery?
Well, for starters, now that we've got the scalpel, we should probably let the police know ahead of time that we're gonna fuck with a portal.
Why? It went so well last time when we didn't tell them.
Why don't we do that on the way to the portal?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Let one of our interns go.
Well,
So what I'm saying is we should send Lucian.
Lucian has an animal.
He's gonna
That was
catch
a
Chatter.
Lucian should send a messenger bird or something.
Let's just go on the way there.
Okay. Well, which one would you like to go to? Who would you like to talk to?
The main chick. What's the officer's name?
The one who wants us
The
dead.
one that Kaido's got a thing for now.
Glendroth?
Yes.
What's her name?
Yeah. Investigator Lindroth.
Investigator Lindroth Hawking. That has a good ring to it.
Let's go right there.
Kaido, that's not your
Let
real
me
name.
talk to her. Let me talk to her. She loves me.
It's not? I'm not a doctor? Existential crisis.
Just
I'm
curious.
Safe in the manor when we get back home.
Just curious. Kaido, roll a medicine check.
God.
What did I do? I didn't do anything.
Just curious more than anything.
You're
Well,
seeing
it's
if you're a doctor.
It's a -1, so here we go. Boop.
Yeah.
Can
You're-
you roll
you're-
since Bipple's there.
Honestly, Kaido, you kind of think you'd make a great doctor.
I would be amazing. I really want to feel like I actually might be a doctor now. Now that
Like,
I've been...
you picked up enough. You were in there for like 30 minutes.
No worries, Graham. We have another healer.
You got ghosts in your blood. You should do cocaine about it.
You should hand in your
Love
bag
that.
and go into doctor school.
I might.
All right. So you're stopping by the Order of the Yard.
Yeah, we'll tell them that we
Yeah.
found possibly one of the.
Give Graham the scalpel.
Okay, I'll hand it to him.
Right to the palm.
I feel like the doctor
you go.
should be carrying the scalpel.
Well, I was the one who had it, and you can't have it.
I keep away with it.
They only trust Fern with the scalpel.
Don't be in the middle.
Trustable.
There aren't very many trustworthy people in this party, okay? And I'm not one of them.
Fair, Graham is 100% guilty by association. I wouldn't trust him. It's not his fault, but he does routinely hang out with you guys.
All right. So heading into the Order of the Yard. Just you've been there a couple times. You see the person at the front desk. Yeah, I can help you.
We need to speak to Officer Lindroth.
Oh yeah, you.
Tanner investigation.
Hope it's something good. She is not happy with you guys.
Yeah, well, understandable.
Wait.
We believe we've found one of the implements the killer is using to probably do his killing, and also to. Well, if you're on, are you on the investigation? I probably shouldn't say otherwise.
Yeah. No, not really. I'm just working the front desk here. Although I got a note here from Investigator Lindroth as well as Sir Gale, involving the Crossblades here.
Let's hear it.
We've assigned a special liaison to work with your office.
Special.
All right. Do they happen to be on hand?
Yeah. Right over there. Points to a tall elven man. Short black hair. And you see that he's kind of average features. You normally expect elves to be rather striking, but he's very kind of plain looking for an elf. little shorter for an elf as well as carry. He does have armor on, but over the armor, he has a tan long coat, bit tattered, little dusty. Yeah, you'll see him right over there. If you'd like to make your acquaintance with him.
Reckon I would, for things get out of hand as they do. Thank you kindly for your time. You have a nice day now.
Mm-hmm. The
Graham
detective.
will go over to this elf.
Hmm?
Good morning. My name's Graham. I'm with the Crossblades. I understand you're the liaison we're going to be working with.
Ah, yeah. Detective Volrind Coldren.
Graham offers a hand to shake.
Shakes your hand. So, you boys have gotten into some bit of trouble there, huh? Especially, I was told you had a cat problem or something?
You could put it like that, yeah. Has Lucian come with us, or is he still resting in the manor?
I believe he came with you.
Yeah, I'm there.
Well, I'd like to introduce you to our cat problem. Lucian.
And I'll push Lucian up to the front.
Well, it's nice to make your acquaintance. I'm actually a wizard myself, not a paladin.
Oh, that's so.
Mm-hmm.
This is very nice. Pardon my scrutiny, but I was actually attacked earlier today. This is now part of the investigation. I should mention by some kind of shapeshifter, and I am not freely trusting people today, as I thought I could trust this guard who was at my friend's place, but clearly that is not the case. Would you be willing to let me cast a spell magic just to make sure we know who you say you are and you are not impersonating somebody? Or is there a way to vet this man? Can we cone of truth him or something in the office?
Cone of truth? We gotta get one of those for you.
Zone of truth.
Well, Mr. Lucian, didn't you already get in trouble for casting spells on an officer?
I did. That's why I want to ask you if you'd be willing, because I don't know that I trust someone right away when we're this close to the end of the investigation.
I mean, I don't know if I trust you, just to be honest.
Oh, then maybe we should just, split ways and not worry about it.
No, I was assigned to you, see. I'm here to make sure you don't get any more trouble, Mr. Lucian.
That would be a very hard job, I have to. I will do my best.
I like a challenge.
Graham is halfway into the motion of pulling out his flask before he just wills himself away from it.
So, just out of curiosity, would you submit to something like this or no?
No.
All right, noted. Strike one, just so you know.
I don't think you have any authority over them.
Oh, I have much authority.
Do you want me to slip over the badge to you? Do you need the badge for a second here? I have authority.
Puts his hand behind his back. No.
You just got the badge. Do you want to risk losing it in your first use?
I'll just motion to the crew like, you take it for what it is. Clearly, this man has something to hide, but
can we use insight on him?
Go with him. Hopefully, we don't go any back alleys. Or...
You could attempt to do insight.
Maybe somebody else wants to do it. I mean, I'll do it, but I'll fail it.
This is your bed to fucking rock. Graham is firmly on this guy's side already.
Yeah,
you have no clue.
A mountain out of a molehill.
I don't know, Lucian. He seems pretty trustworthy to me. I mean, he seems very trustworthy right off the bat.
You
have
have
a very good sense of people.
I reckon the ink
I trust
has
you.
gone and dried on his badge.
Us specials need to stick together.
So I got assigned here because I guess Detective Investigator Lynn Roth didn't really want to deal with you folks no more. So, just let me know what you want, what you need, and I'll help out as best I can.
So, cat problem, you see.
It's easy. You neuter the
scalpel and say, "We believe this is from the same set that the killer's been using to affect both his murdering and his portaling."
Oh, that's fascinating. Interesting. You have, we found a few portals, of course. You know how to get in with this?
I reckon I do. But before I go and open any, I thought it would behoove us to let the authorities know.
Behoove.
Yeah, we can get some paladins I can come along with.
I would appreciate that, as I'm sure my erstwhile companions would too.
Lucian in like the dirtiest look.
Graham is basking in it, like, suffer as I have suffered.
All right, well, let's go.
I don't trust him either, but my
And
inside check.
sir,
Yeah?
may I just add, as just a casual, uninvolved observer of these affairs, this investigation would have gone nowhere without the help of these cross blades. Your investigation has been naught without them.
You're not involved? You got arrested last night.
They do what must be done for the cause. I am but a casual observer in the game.
Who got arrested and was witnessed assaulting some guards, yeah?
What progress have you made in this investigation? None.
He pulls out a big thick binder of paperwork and just slams on a desk. So I was supposed to give this to you, but you never came and got it?
Oh, is that the binder of the doctor thing?
No, it goes back a few weeks, but basically you would ask them to put together the information on the case, and then you never went and collected it.
Right.
I remember that
Maybe
actually,
we can,
like IRL.
Go over the highlights as we're walking to the nearest of the portals that our subject has left.
All right, let's see here. He gathers together a bunch.
Binder? We should give it to Piffle again.
Yeah, he gathers together about 6 paladins, plus himself. All right, so from what we can tell here, looks like the killer was real keen on keeping his tracks clear for the first one, but gotten sloppy for the last few killings. Had a couple witnesses here. I got a complete list of victims, where they disappeared from, where their bodies were found. All sorts of stuff. We could go over it, take a few hours, but at this point, having discussed for about 10-15 minutes, you arrive at one of the portals.
Well, Graham will also tell him and or the paladins what they know, as in, or with regards to them being ritual killings leading up to something, and the suspicion that this last sacrifice is the final one, the one tonight.
Well, that's certainly not great.
I reckon it's not.
I should also mention going into a portal, going into a pocket dimension. Might want to be careful. Time can flow differently there.
Yeah, we had an experience with the Shadowfell.
Ha! Yeah.
Before this investigation.
That would do it.
Rattler would.
It's about 3 p.m. at this point.
Well, do we
go to this portal room and activate it? What are we thinking?
Portal wall, really. But
portal
yeah.
wall, yeah.
Well, we need to. Anything we can find out ahead of time would be ideal.
Well, he said he was a master duelist.
Yeah, we know our subject is supposedly a phenomenal doctor.
A martial god, apparently.
You just said expert duelist.
For us, that's a martial god.
And had a temper issue, which I suppose makes sense.
Which led him to be a martial god.
You folks, So you folks know what we're doing here, right? This is an arrest. Although if he doesn't make it out alive, no one's going to complain about it. Save the taxpayers some money.
No.
We're just preparing for the worst.
I'll do my level best to take him in alive. I tend to specialize on the other half of matters, but...
I wouldn't worry about it. Let's be honest. Going in a pocket dimension, certain laws don't apply, but...
Jurisdiction.
I think we should jump in. jump into the pocket dimension.
After you.
Whoop its ass.
Graham will step up to it and just give a momentary "don't be alarmed" to the guards, and then he will do the incantation of the flayed one.
Okay.
Cut his palm with the scalpel, and try to open the portal.
Okay.
Take 1 point of damage.
Yeah, 1 hit point of damage, but the portal flares up, and you see a purple flowing energy just appear as a doorway.
Can I tell where it's leading to now that it's been activated?
Yeah, make
like its endpoint, but like what plane it might go to.
Make an Arcana check.
I will assist him with this.
Damn, I don't have Arcana.
I do.
I
Let
think
me
I'm
do it.
trained.
I do.
Do you want Bardic Inspiration too?
Yeah, +6 on it if you guys want me to do it.
Yeah, I guess the magical experts, and I use that
Yeah,
term
I can
loosely.
do
Me or you, Ed?
Way in here.
I'm at 5. If you have 6.
All right, I'll take your advantage though, or your help. Boop. What am I?
Okay. It's definitely going to some unknown pocket dimension. It possibly is related to the Shadowfell, but you're not sure. From what you can tell, though, it's not like a full plane. It definitely is a pocket dimension.
So it's like a little.
As for its actual size, though, that one's difficult to figure out.
Okay.
Cauldron stops you. We'll go in first. Just take the lead here.
All right, be careful.
Will do. The paladins go in, followed by Cauldron. They disappear, just kind of pushing through, almost like through a waterfall. Has that level of resistance, and just kind of push through and disappear within.
Can we follow closely after at least?
Yeah, Graham will ready his weapons and go in after.
Same.
Okay.
I'll give Lucian a cookie.
I was gonna say we should do those like temporary hit points, and Lucian's gonna cast Mage Armor.
Okay.
So
Lucian
only-
doesn't want to be one shot this time.
there's only 3 cookies. Does anybody else need one?
Graham is
It'll
pretty
give-
chonky. I'll go without.
It'll give 3 extra hit
Freedom.
points.
Okay.
I'll take
A
one.
lot, but
I think
temporary points, is that what it is?
Fistful. Maybe Fistful.
3 temporary points.
3
Yeah.
temporary points.
Oh, they're temporary hit points.
yeah.
Yep.
I mean, I'm full on hit points, but I can
THP.
I can take some temporary hit points.
a nice blade of armor. Yeah.
How long do they last?
Until a long rest,
Okay.
or you lose them.
So who else is taking a cookie? Lucian, Piffle. How many do you have?
Only 3.
Okay. So
Each
two
be
are
like-
spoken for. I think you should take the other one, Fern.
Okay.
I'm fine.
Okay.
Okay.
You successfully dole out and eat said cookies.
How many cookies am I eating again?
1.
One cookie.
Everybody
get-
gets one.
One cookie.
3 hit points.
Oh, one. Three for
Temporary
one.
hit points.
3 for the price of one.
Yep.
These are my hype up cookies before we fight somebody to the death.
You know what I just realized? I've had a silvered spear at the shop for about a couple
Well, you
of
picked
days
it up.
now. Did I? No, we never picked them up.
I picked mine up. I don't know about you.
No, I think we did. I think we.
Oh,
I
we
think
got
you
a
weren't there
silver
that
one.
day.
Or
You
you
weren't
did.
there that day.
Oh,
We picked it up for you.
I need to get Aurora's armor
think that
whenever
was-
it's ready.
Yep.
Then I guess I'll add that as a pickup. Okay, yeah, I'll take out my greatsword and I'll follow whoever's going in after them.
Okay. Kaido passes through.
Sumako passes cautiously through as well.
Okay.
I'll pass through.
I'll go through.
All right.
We'll write about this day.
Okay. You all pass into the. You all pass into the portal. Going into the portal, you feel a surge of energy, and you then step out. You are in an endless void of swirling purple around what appears to be a large maelstrom far below you. The air is thick and heavy. It just kind of presses upon you. you can just feel the pressure on your ears and your eyes, your head swimming every so slightly. And you can hear the strangest noises in this void, like thousands of glass shards scraping upon rock, and just this occasional thunderous bellow below.
Any sign of the paladins or anything?
Make a perception check.
All of us, or
Just, Graham was fine. Within the void here, you first notice that there are certain land masses that just appear shattered and broken, and they are suspended in the air as if they are eternally falling into the storm below. Graham, looking about, it's definitely far. It's probably a good 5, maybe 600 feet away. You see a landmass. It's not big. It's probably like 20 feet across. But the paladins and Cauldron are just stuck there. They are on the landmass, and there appears to be some sort of energy cage around them.
That ain't good.
It
Can
looks
we get to that?
not from what you can see.
Can we communicate with them?
You can attempt to.
Are we like on a landmass ourselves? Or are we floating
Yes, you
through
are.
space?
Yeah, you are. You're on a small piece of like road that has broken up, and actually, in the far distance, it is the largest landmass that you can see in this area. It appears to be a great fortress, dark stone with large bone spikes that are just embedded upon the parapet along top, as if from some large, monstrous, long-dead creature. Thick black iron chains are floating above and around the fortress, going on for seemingly endless miles. You notice the fortress seems to shimmer ever so slightly. You yourself you can see a small bridge, broken, as if each piece has been sheared off and floating some feet away from each other piece. In the distance, you can see a derelict plaza, made of similar dark stone to the fortress. In the center is a swirling purple portal, and it is expanding and contracting like it's breathing.
Ooh, let's throw stuff in it.
Around the portal are numerous lightning bolts, forming a sort of electric wall, and it seems to be projected from some object perched atop the pillar. One of the remaining pillars of the plaza.
Piffle chucks a copper in there.
Well, this is about, like... You'd have to actually get to it first, so you're probably about 300 feet with the broken pieces of bridge in the way.
Okay.
And nothing below.
Alright, when we get there, let's definitely throw some stuff in.
Okay.
That's
Tamako,
what
before we
those
go-
things are usually for, says Piffle.
Yes,
Tamako,
Graham.
Before we go any further, can you send a message spell to the detectives that we're about 600 feet above them? We can't get to them from where we are, and we found this, and we're going in.
Yes, of course. I will do my best.
Thank you, kindly.
I try to send my. Does the message go? Can the message go through the portal?
There's like 100-foot range on.
Yeah, what is the range on message?
150 feet. I think.
You would not be able to reach the paladins and Cauldron.
Well, that's a problem. Oh well.
I don't have the range on that one, Graham. Apologies.
Damnation. All right. Well, I suppose out is through then. Everybody get ready.
We do like some gravity tests here real quick. Like, are we on the moon? Normal gravity? Do we feel heavy?
Make investigation check.
If you fail, throw a rock.
Yeah, right. Like, drop a rock. That's my investigation is. Drop a rock.
Gravity appears normal.
Okay.
I guess Graham will take point with his shield up. I have the dust of that green shadow orb from the white. Is that doing anything funky in this pocket dimension, or is it just still...
It's still inert.
Okay. The balls are inert.
I'll follow close behind Graham.
Okay. You reach the edge of the road towards one of the broken pieces of bridge. There's only a small 1-foot gap in between. You're able to pass through it without any trouble. But as you travel along this broken bridge, you notice each piece begins to separate further and further until eventually you notice there's about a 10-foot gap in between the last piece and the actual entrance to the plaza.
So it's cutting off our way back. That's what you're saying. No, in front of us.
In front of you, there's a 10-foot gap. Looking down, you see that it leads all the way into this endless void, this purple, ruinous storm below you.
Is there anything we can tie a rope on our end? I can just fly over. I got flying boots.
You do see that there is small piece of the bridge, probably a pillar, or at least once was with a pillar. You probably could tie a piece of rope around it.
What do you think? Do we want to make like a makeshift zip line or something we can cross?
Suppose it's better than trying to jump 10 feet across.
Right.
Especially because we ideally want to come back from this.
I'll take a rope out. I'll tie it on our end.
I have to go to the bathroom, but I'm terrified to leave you guys unsupervised.
No, it's alright. This is the perfect time.
An elder god.
It seems like this is the right time for you to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
It's usually at a pivotal moment, and this seems like the right one.
What could you possibly do
Hold it. The gap, this is no pivotal moment.
You love your wife, don't you, Ed? You love your wife, don't you?
What could you possibly do that's evil right here?
Oh, everything.
Pocket dimension where
Evil finds a way. Evil finds a way.
Click my heels together.
Yeah, I'm just gonna snap my fingers and that barrel of tar is gonna show up.
Activate winged boots.
All right.
I'm gonna fly on over with the other side of the rope.
Okay. You cross 10 feet, reach the plaza itself. Really, all that is there, this electrical wall surrounding this portal along all dimensions. But the pillar itself is outside the wall of electricity. It is raised ever so slightly, and you can see that there is a bit of electricity being projected from something on the top of this pillar that seems to be powering this wall.
Do I see electricity running through the pillar?
It does not appear to be running through the pillar.
So I could tie this other end of the rope on it?
Yep.
Without getting electrocuted?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and attempt to do that.
Okay. You're able to successfully tie the two pieces together. Now you have a somewhat taut rope that is linking the two pieces together. So anybody who would like to can attempt to use this rope using an athletics at advantage to cross.
Before anybody crosses, I'd like to, on my safe end, jump on the rope a little bit, put a foot on it, try to make sure that it is sturdy for everybody.
It appears to be. If somebody had good balance, they could probably walk across it without too much trouble.
All right, I deactivate wing boots and let the team do what they need to do.
Okay.
Can I de-force myself for this?
Yes, you can. Yep.
Athletics?
Yes, at advantage. Yeah, you're fine. Otto's able to just quickly grab the rope and haul himself over.
Kaito, maybe keep your boots on in case someone falls.
Okay, yep, not a bad idea. I will. How far can you activate Featherfall? You have to touch them?
No.
No.
Can do it from far away, but
okay, that'll slow them down so I can.
They
maybe
will
scoop them
slow.
up
They
or
will
something.
slow
Yeah.
fall.
All right, I'll keep wing boots active for this whole entire thing, and I'll be at the edge just in case I got a
Be
Superman fly down.
Maybe. Be underneath, ready to catch in case.
Can I fly with somebody with wing boots, or are they just
Great
gonna?
question.
Right down.
If they were under the effect of slow fall, you probably would be able to.
All right. Well, you're gonna have to be ready with that feather fall.
Or yeah, feather fall.
Feather fall them, and then I'll fly them up. Okay. I will balance on the bottom of the rope, flying, making sure I am the safety net.
Okay.
Do we have the secondary rope? Can we like tie a rope with like a slip knot to our rope just as a backup?
Somebody else has another rope. Yeah.
There's a mage hidden in the corner ready to just yell counterspell.
Is this just a flat roll to get across?
Yeah, just give me an athletics at advantage, or you could do an acrobatics. It is noted.
An advantage. I'm going to try to cross. I'm fairly confident in my skills as an acrobat.
I'm a doctor, damn it.
You actually slip and manage to catch yourself, but you find yourself about in between, right in the middle, about 5 feet from either side.
I will help him.
All right, with Kaido's help, you are able to get to the other side.
He rolled a 1 there.
You are truly a saver, lifesaver.
Still not a doctor. Can't stress this enough.
Dr. Stephen Hawking, I thank you for your help.
They both rolled 0 on their medicine.
like teacher, people
literally rewriting the book.
Yeah.
Okay, so so Kaido help me across?
Yeah, you're good.
How are we gonna get Aurora across?
That's what I was wondering.
I'm
like,
Bren can probably.
Somebody needs to carry her.
Backpack her.
Animal can she be like 100 or
carry her.
How heavy is Aurora? Can I? Well, you can feather fall and I can fly her over.
You hear from Fiffle.
She might be light enough.
I could hold her.
Hank,
oh no.
are you gonna eat Aurora?
Was I not supposed to?
No, Hank.
I could still do it. The holding, not the eating.
You promise?
Yeah.
No, what?
Do I need to roll insight on this?
No, you don't.
Let's do it anyway.
You
broken the fourth wall.
You can trust me. I was made by a wizard.
How many wizards have you met in your lifetime, buddy?
1. 2 with the cat.
True.
Hank, would you trust the cat?
With with your lives.
Nice.
That's what I thought.
I'll try to fly over and see if I can carry the wolf. Can I?
The wolf. Make an athletics check. Just make sure.
Athletics, is that it? No big deal. Bam.
1. Damn.
The wolf is, kind of heavy. It's probably like about 100 pounds.
His kibbles.
But you're able to pick it up and move it over.
Fly over with it? Nice.
That's a little safer than putting it in his mouth.
Let's not call it like a flight. Let's call it a jump. You're able to successfully jump her. Yeah.
Alright. So now Aurora's across, so I'll go, I guess, athletics.
None of you guys trust me. Fern's able to successfully make her way across.
Well, Hank, you ate one of Chungus's hands before he left.
Now, that was consensual. I asked him to, and he did it.
I mean, he's not lying.
And it was delicious. I just wish he washed his hands more. I know I shouldn't complain, but I'm going to.
Chungus has never washed his hands.
Herm theory is just a theory.
We got left Graham.
Yep. Graham will, I guess, try to. If we have a second rope, could we do like holding one in one hand and walking on the other?
I think you do have a second rope.
I think I've got one, yeah. So we could do that, especially with Kaido able to fly back and forth.
Okay.
Yep. I'll do the same thing. Fly back and forth and set up somebody else's rope.
With 2 ropes together and Kaido's help, you are all able to get across to the other side.
Yay.
Before you is this. It's a time saver. You're going to make it.
Yeah.
With this electrical wall in front, you can see it surrounds the portal along all sides and above. Not below, but. What would you like to do?
I could try dispelling the lightning.
Okay.
Do we want to try that, guys? I think I have a spell.
It's a good move.
Yep. Spell.
I certainly don't have the expertise to comment.
Neither do I.
All right. Yeah, if you'd like to, go ahead and roll a d20.
Alright, hang on.
This is a how the dispel thing works.
Yeah. Just a flat d20?
Yeah, it's gonna DC equal the
10 plus its level.
Yeah,
And I'm assuming it's a higher than 4th level effect.
Yep.
Nice.
You do see that whatever was projecting this electricity from the top of the tower, you just hear kind of pop, like a light bulb just exploding, and the energy wall falls, and the portal remains open, still like it's breathing. But it looks like you can access it without being electrocuted.
Alright.
We say the prayer, see if anything happens.
You do another Arcana check on it?
If you'd like.
I'll assist.
Okay, let's do that. Let's give it a shot. Why not?
The portal to the Blade World where you just get chopped up.
The elemental
not
plane
gonna
of
start
fuck
dumping.
this party in particular.
The elemental plane of razor blades and lemon juice.
You bardic inspiration till it's dangerous.
Kaido, you're able to determine that this portal is linking different sections of this pocket dimension together. It looks to be some measure of very similar in magic to the Farcaster unit you had found in Kosa and under Vaxfall.
Okay, I let everybody know.
Probably location somewhere else here. Should we go? Any other preparation?
I wonder if this just takes us back to another location in
I think it's going to move us around within this pocket dimension, and this is how travel is done between the different levels of it.
Yeah.
Yes, seems like it.
There's nowhere else to go, right? We're on these 2 platforms, and there's just these 2 portals. I mean,
yep.
We either go back or go forward. Okay.
Actually, the portal you passed through is gone.
Ah.
Oh, okay. So there is only one way to go.
So Graham will step forward.
Okay.
Nope. Same. Follow behind.
Everyone passes through the portal?
Yep.
Okay. You find yourself getting sort of thrown through the portal. And you find yourself on another broken portion. And in here, you see another...
Let's go!
Another plaza. This bridge far more destroyed. And around it, you see the specters of various people, as well as this one strange creature. It is... looks like its skin is missing. It's a desiccated musculature. And it's crude... It looks like it was embalmed, and there's these crude, fleshy tentacles that have been grafted to the body.
Gross, how big is it?
It is about 6 feet tall.
Okay. So like humanoid sized.
These specters, do they look like anything we've seen? Like any of the people we've seen?
They actually do appear to be. You've seen the body of one of the victims, and yes, you do actually recognize one of them as...
Oh.
Yeah.
The bank teller, right?
Yeah, the head clerk.
As who? Who are we recognizing these
Basically,
people
the specters are the ghosts of the victims.
as? Oh.
Yeah.
What a twist!
Menace
It was not a twist.
Oh.
Yeah, Ed immediately predicted it.
Yep. It makes sense.
Well, anyway, click your icon and let's roll initiative.
Hooray.
Wait, what? No.
Yeah, let's fight some
Did you
shit.
think we were going to negotiate?
No, I'm a pacifist.
Really?
No.
That would be an amazing thing to dump on us. Like, we're about to fight
I
the
forgot to
devil.
click my guy. Hold on, let me click him again and do it. Hold
I don't think I can click it.
Click your token and then
on. Nice.
click initiative in your character.
Oh,
sheet.
hold on. Let me check.
Okay, now it's working.
I love that out of
How
combat.
to do it?
I'm just like a an idiot, but right when we get into combat, Edgelord gets activated.
Immediately.
There we are.
You're like Goku, dude.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Fuck yes. Now I'm serious. Let's go.
All right, let's see here. I just want to make sure you all guys are all Kaito, Lucien, Tamako, Otto, Fiffle, Fern, and Graham. Oh, and of course Aurora, but she does her move directly after yours.
Yeah.
So okay. This creature in front here, this desiccated, embalmed corpse with the tentacles, it simply leaps. It's behind this energy field you see right here, also being projected from a similar pillar. It sees you all. It does not have any real desire to pass through it, so it leaps away. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. And it just holds its action. You see it tensing its body, preparing to do something.
Uh-oh.
But that's its turn. Kaido, you're up.
Everybody spread out.
Can I see, are they behind anything? These guys right here?
The specters themselves are hovering, floating above this plaza.
Okay, and how far are they? Let's see. 60 feet is the closest one, 60 feet. Okay, shit. Should we pull a Lucian here?
Never.
I'll activate my winged boots. Click, click.
Oh.
And I will fly over 30 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20.
We're gonna have to jump between these if we want to move around and stuff.
Only Matt, Jeremy, and probably Ian will get it, but it's just like Hussar just jump out. Counterspell!
Yeah.
How do I move this guy? Bam, right there. Bam.
Okay.
Right there, and then I'm gonna go ahead and give it a good old quality fire bolt.
Okay. Which one?
This one right here.
Okay.
This one right here. Yep. Okay. Let's go ahead and boop.
That does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Boop.
All right.
Nice.
So you see this firebolt shoot out, and it just strikes this one. You said, right?
This top. I didn't see your ping. That one. Yeah.
Yeah. You see it fire out, and it just strikes, and kind of tear like a bit of this ghostly spectral piece off of it, but then it kind of quickly reforms. It does appear to have caused damage, but not as much as you were expecting.
Maybe some resistance at play here. Okay. Okay. Good to know. I end my turn.
Okay. Lucien, you're up.
Everybody, please evacuate the area.
And these guys might be magic resistant. Shit.
Yeah, seriously.
He's going to
What's
cast
the
nuclear.
movement situation? Are we locked on this like little floating piece of rock here?
You can attempt to get from one piece to the other if you would like to. We'll use your movement as you attempted to jump from piece to piece, but it could work.
So it's a check to jump from piece to piece, is that what you're saying?
Not if they're close, no. In that case, you're simply jumping. It uses like the jump.
You're a ninja cat. Just fly over.
Get that climb skill.
Yeah, you can do. It's a long jump. Or actually, in this case, no, it would be a it would just be a jump. But it's basically going to utilize a little bit more of your movement than simply walking.
Okay, so not a check to fall into the depths at least. All right. Well, first turn. I don't know. All right, I'm going to. Lucian's gonna hang back. You know, he's chilling. He's
Okay.
gonna stay where he's on this rock, and he's gonna cast a firebolt on the really weird looking one, the 6-foot guy.
Okay.
Can you reach him?
Yeah, 150 feet.
It's a pretty good one, yeah.
120 feet for a fire.
Oh, I just thought he was that far away. It's okay.
Yeah, it's still within range. I think it's pretty close, but it should be. Oh no, you actually have plenty of space still. Yep. So go ahead
Did you
and.
attack the big guy? Okay.
The big.
Unfortunately,
This guy?
Yeah, he's attacked.
Wait, do we get halfling rerolls on combat?
I don't remember.
Unfortunately, I don't think so.
I don't know, but hey.
What's it called? What's this thing called?
It's not. Not.
A luck? Is that what it is?
Yeah, I think it's. That's a feat, right?
It is a feat. It's a prerequisite for a halfling. When an ally you can see within 30 feet of you rolls a 1 on the d20 for an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. So, if he's 30 feet within him, he could do it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, he's definitely within 30 feet.
It uses his reaction though.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Okay.
That's why he can't do it every time.
Gotcha.
Still though, how often are you gonna like roll a 1?
Yeah.
About 1 in 20.
True.
It's true. 5%.
Us, like every roll.
So,
Today.
Piffle, do you
53
grant him
today.
bountiful luck?
I always grant you bountiful luck.
Unless it's
Excellent.
funny.
So, one more? Is that what you're
Yeah,
saying?
one more attack roll.
Yep. That one does hit. Yep, that one does hit.
Nice.
And you do
And
wow,
Jason
50.
tells you about what value we're looking at.
Well, I read it too fast is the problem. Technically what I do is I looked at the
15.
I looked at the armor class and I looked at the hit points and I'm like that doesn't seem right. And I realized, oh yeah, he doesn't have that much AC.
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, the creature does take a firebolt directly to the face. Its eyeless, face is just twisted into pain and rage, and it's thrashing its tentacles around.
Maybe.
Lucian, did you wish to do anything else?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Tobacco, you're up.
Let me pose an out-of-character question here before we start this turn. Jeremy, your assassinate ability, that only works on a enemy that hasn't been attacked yet, or that you haven't attacked yet?
I think I have to be ahead of it in the turn order,
Yeah.
basically.
Yep.
That's it?
I have to go before it does, yeah.
Yeah, so
Okay, I'm gonna give Piffle bardic inspiration. I'm gonna sing a tune to him to inspire him.
fat bottom girls.
Yes, that's
Stabbing
actually,
in the tits.
that's actually the tune that I
It's the
play.
exact tune.
Yeah. And I'm going to just hold an action that if anything comes in range of me here, I will attack it with my rapier.
Okay. All right,
And I will end my
Otto.
turn.
Otto, you're up.
Let's see. Am I within 60 feet of this guy? The one that Kaido attacked? Let's see.
Just within. Yep.
I will toll the dead on it.
Oakley dokley.
And
It has to make a
wisdom?
wisdom save.
This thing?
I will hit it for you. Hang on.
Which thing? This thing here?
Is that the thing?
I think it was this one he hit.
Yeah.
All these things.
That was the
you're
one I hit,
attacking
yeah.
ghosts?
The purple thing.
It fails.
I thought we were killing this thing.
Well,
I think we're fighting them all, but Graham's gonna see if he can figure out more about him.
oh, what is it? Was it D8 if he's taking damage?
Yeah.
It's a D12.
D12.
I'm not attacking until they attack me, but
All right. You ring your terrible, terrible bell at the creature, at the specter that Kaido attacked, but it seems completely unfazed.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
what kind of attack
That
was
bell
that?
always phases the shit out of me. I don't know what it is.
Necromancy,
I know, right?
maybe?
It's crazy.
And then
Huh.
I will move. Let's see, very carefully over. How much does a long jump take again?
I believe. Let me double check.
You have to run a specific amount.
You gotta move 10 feet in a straight line, and then you can move a number of feet up to your strength score.
Do I have to move back one and then to jump over here?
No, he said it's just terrain.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, you could either do a long jump and then get that many feet as your strength score, to cover more distance, or you can do difficult terrain to kind of just like bunny hop it.
What's difficult terrain? Just double my
Half movement.
Yeah.
half my movement, or just like double for that?
It would basically each square would be 10 feet instead of 5.
Okay, so
And you probably want to make sure not to run out of movement in between two of these things.
yeah, So
Yeah.
that's doubling 1, 2, and yeah, I'll hold here,
Okay.
and that'll be it. My turn.
Fiffle, you're up.
Yeah.
Huh?
Okay.
You got 10 minutes to use Bardic Inspiration. You don't need to feel rushed to use
That's
it.
like
Oh, okay,
fight.
cool.
Use it
cool.
instantly.
For combat, yeah.
That's
What does it
literally
do?
the entire fight. Like it's 6 seconds per like turn anyway.
Yeah, we may not even need to fight. Who knows?
Okay. So we're fighting the purple things.
It's a very purple spot, yes.
And
This one's already taking damage.
Gesundheit.
This one.
Bless you.
is this like something that summons them or something?
You're not sure.
Unknown. We haven't gotten to Graham yet.
It's a different thing then.
It's
Oh, he's
some.
taking damage too, actually.
Took some good
Yeah.
fire damage.
Yep.
sounded Like.
It is some sort of creature.
It looks like a creature.
It's a sort of desiccated body.
Hmm.
It looks like it was
With the middle
embalmed. It has
gross.
its eyes are missing. You could just see these like dark holes, and it has these skin like. It looks like flesh was used to like create crude tentacles that were grafted to its back.
Oh, are we talking about this thing or the thing like that purple thing in the middle?
No, the purple thing in the middle looks very similar to the portal you had passed through previously.
Okay, I thought we were talking about the purple thing. I was like,
And what do these things look like?
They appear to be ghosts of people. You actually recognize one of them. In fact, the one you hurt looks very similar to Menace Brywin.
It's the guys that got killed.
Yeah, these are the
uh,
the shades of the victims.
The souls of the damned, or I mean the innocent victims. Okay, so right, having got the lay of the land, and excuse me, I've been attacking this cold with cold medicine.
Fair enough. I've been there.
So
Half the time we get in trouble, it's because I've been too
Yeah.
baked to stop us.
85 feet. I'm definitely attacking that guy. I
Okay.
can both move and attack. So I'm actually gonna move up a little bit and get like a good shot on his ass.
Yeah, you could move and attack.
You've been here for like half of the trouble we get into too. So
He did go before you.
Yeah, he went before you.
I'm gonna like move up to here. He did go before me.
He went before you, yes.
He did. Okay. I don't know. Like, I don't think that looks scarier than the spooky ghosts. I think that's what I want to attack though. But wait, yeah, I guess that wastes my power move here. But I mean, it seems kind of pointless to attack a ghost.
Yeah, they might have a resistance to physical too.
They seem to be resistant to fire and immune to necromancy, it seems like.
Well, the ghost was immune to necro, but he was okay with fire.
I'm definitely attacking this.
That guy, yeah.
So they might have different.
So
Necrophilia.
this
Okay.
is gonna be some range. It's definitely gonna be a short bow attack. Let's
I should
see.
warn you, in order to shoot him, you are going to have to be shooting through this electrical field you notice right here.
Ah.
You think you
This,
could do it?
This business here.
Yep.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Your magic was able to pass through it with no trouble.
Field of electricity. Fascinating.
And it's only that what we're seeing right there, right? Just that wall of
It's just this one single line, yes,
Gotcha.
of electricity, but it's being projected from the entrance to the plaza, and it's being projected from this like pillar you see right here.
Are these bits of are these like individual floating things that one has to jump from thing to thing?
Yep. You
Yeah.
you bunny hopped it because they're not more than a few feet apart with the unless you get closer to the plaza. But yeah,
Sure.
and actually you notice, well, you haven't gotten there just yet, but everyone's just freaking measuring.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, like, let's find out what's up with this thing. Okay, like nothing ventured, nothing. Whatever. So I'm gonna shoot him with the bow.
Crossblades motto: nothing ventured, nothing whatever.
Nothing, whatever. Fuck it.
And hold on, I've got
Fucking
nothing.
go, boys.
I'm just making sure I've got nothing else going on here. It's, no, I think if I'm just fighting normally, not sneaking up on people, it's just a regular shoot 'em once with the bow. That's what I do. Alrighty. Pew.
Oh, that was your short sword.
Not even
Although,
the right thing. I missed. Although it's
Yeah.
the same roll, so.
Then I fired. Then I missed.
So you fired the arrow, and it you fire the arrow, and it passes through this electrical field on its way to the creature, and it gets struck by one of the electrical currents. You just see it kind of like explode and wood and metal and like fletching. Yeah.
Well, gosh
Does
darn
the
it.
shrapnel hurt them?
No, it's not like it. Like the moment it hit like here, it just instantly like destroyed, disintegrated to atoms.
Destroy the pillar.
And who's this here?
Otto, Ed.
Yes, I hide behind him.
Okay, go ahead and make a stealth roll.
Everyone be cool.
You would be okay. 12.
Just rolling low. Well, hopefully those are all worked out now, and we'll get some not complete horseshit.
High quality murder.
Okay. We go on to a Spectre. We're going to start with the Spectre that got hurt by Kaido. He's going to go his full... Alright, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. He's going to go up to Kaido, and he's going to make an attack against you.
No problem.
22 hits.
Yeah,
That's a problem.
Yeah, that hits a little bit. A little bit of problem.
Okay, it's going to do 12 necrotic damage.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
And can you make a con save, please?
A con save as well, he says.
The target dies as his attacker loses hit points.
Here lies Kaido. Brave Doctor.
At least Fiffle got his turn, so you can re-roll that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's true. Yep.
Ken, Piffle, thank you so much.
No problem.
Unfortunately...
Help him very much.
Can he see while he's hidden?
Yeah, he'd be able
30
to.
feet near him.
Yeah, and Fiffle is literally like 10 feet from him. Unfortunately, that not only does 12 necrotic damage, it reduces your max hit points by 12.
That was what Graham got hit with.
It reduces my max hit points by 12 as well.
Until you finish a long rest.
Override.
Oh, that's not
max
that bad. You
H-
didn't have to get it cured by a cleric.
Max HP. Wait, so how do I do this in D&D Beyond?
For you, no worries. Just
I'm not sure, actually. That's true. Yeah.
Okay. So by 12?
Yes.
Hit you to 0, you're dead.
All right. Wow. Okay. So I have 27 HP now. Out of 27 HP, I'm full health again, boys. Let's go!
I'm invincible.
We're gonna go with
I
the,
took damage, and then I kind of healed up, right? Because I'm technically full health, lore-wise. I mean.
We're gonna go to the Spectre here. He's gonna go 5, 10, 15,
Anyways.
20, 25,
I'm a genius.
30,
Oh no.
40, 45, 50, getting next to Otto, and he's gonna make an attack against Otto.
Oh no.
Does the 17 hit?
Negative.
Okay. Otto is able to successfully push the creature aside with his shield, funny enough. He's partially incorporeal. Let's see here. This creature is... Let me just do... Yeah. This creature is going to do its full movement. It is going to dash, and it's going to get next to Mako here.
Motherfucker.
This creature is going to go its dash action to get next to Graham.
It used its whole action though to get to me, right?
It did, yes. And then
My turn to rule.
It's actually interesting because I think because they're ghosts, they have like further like
Oh, nice.
range.
They can
they
fly.
fly.
Okay.
Five. And this one's gonna go
Oh my god.
here. Moving its dash action. The other two are going to remain around the portal. But with that, it is Fern's turn. The Fern turn.
Oh, does Mike's opportunity attack go or no?
Yes, Mike, go ahead and you can roll your attack.
His readied, right? His readied
Yep.
action or whatever it was.
Yes, please do.
Ooh, I can?
Yes, you can. It got within range of you.
Which one is he?
The first one was I'm sorry, the guy who's immediately to the right. Well, it doesn't matter. That shouldn't have been. It's 25 is yeah.
I'm gonna go
It doesn't matter though because it still hits. Go ahead, roll damage.
Yeah.
11.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so it does appear you definitely pierce through, and some of the spectral energy is like ripped away and separated, but it does appear to like fold back together ever so slightly.
That's cheating.
Only I may do.
Okay. Well, it's not my turn, so
Well, it was your reaction, yeah.
yeah.
I don't know what this purple circle is here for.
I don't know what
I
it
like
is.
it. I
Don't
like that
worry
circle.
about the purple circles, man.
Sorry, purple circle. I need you to just, unless you need it for a second.
You're good. I'm done with it.
Okay.
Had my way with the
Plotting.
purple circle.
Everybody in the area, please be afraid.
I'll leave it for now. Fern, you're free to go.
Okay, so let me see. So this one right in front of Smacko is the one he just hit.
Yes. Yep.
Okay. Should I...
Hmm.
I'm wondering if I should move. One, two, three. Can I move here and shoot with the longbow?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
That does hit. You were hitting the one next to Tobacco?
Yes.
Okay. That one does hit. Please roll head damage.
Just hit the where it says longbow.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. Once again, very similar to like Tobacco's rapier, you're able to pierce through it, but the spectral energy folds and repairs part of the like this damage it has taken.
Okay.
But you definitely saw that it's not as together as it once was.
Okay. I can't move Aurora.
Well, you can move Aurora now.
No, I can't. I like physically can't.
Oh, I'm sorry. Here, let me.
It's okay.
Ram, you got any more of those dispels?
Try it now.
Wait, what'd you
Yeah.
say?
I do have one
One,
more
two,
dispel. I will have to beat its
Oh, you
caster
said
level,
Ram? I thought you said Rammy.
and I'm gonna try to do a turn on dead. I think on my turn.
Okay.
Can she move there?
Yes, you can.
Okay, and she'll maul that same one.
Okay.
Oh, give me one sec. Let me find that
Oh, bum, 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 bum.
button.
It's all fun and games until a wolf bites a ghost.
Ian, you know how remember how you had that flamethrower thing for Gar?
Yeah. Well, that does hit.
What you need is a maul like sound to play every time Aurora attacks,
uh,
like a jaguar type of.
Go for the eyes, boo.
I just want to confirm one thing. So that one does hit. So go ahead and roll damage.
Like that, right?
Yep.
Hell yeah.
And I just want to confirm if it is considered magic or no.
If what is?
The maul.
Aurora's attacks.
Huh? That is because it's a spectral
Interesting.
creature.
I don't believe so. I believe
I
it
don't
is.
think it is.
Yeah. Still though, it's good damage, and once again, Aurora is able to just rip into this thing and start shaking it apart. And it's still together, but it's definitely hurt.
Hell yeah.
Definitely hurt.
Emotionally.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's reminded of its dog,
Hey,
but
don't
like.
you get 2 attacks on Fern?
Oh yeah, I do.
Oh yes, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Fern. You can use your second attack if you desire.
Thank you. All right.
You know what? I was thinking about it. I was like, wait.
It is nice having some people who also remember everybody's abilities. There are a lot of abilities, unfortunately. Well, actually,
it helps
fortunately.
you too, because you also can forget things.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm glad that other people do, because I have so much to think about with this one.
Remember not to be mad when we pull up. Teacher, do we have any homework at the end of class?
No, I'm not. I'm not going to do that. That hits again. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay.
Okay.
It was a combo. She hits, Aurora attacks, and then she hits again.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Well, kind of works. Yeah. So once again, that actually does strike. This spectral entity is like a tattered, thin cloth at this point. It still has this it has this shape of its body, but it's torn and ripped, and the spectral energy that is holding it together is starting to fade.
Hey, it looks like Graham after babysitting for an entire session.
Let's see here. Did Fern or Aurora wish to do anything else on their turn?
No.
Okay.
Perfect.
With that, it is Graham's turn.
All right. Graham is going to try to turn undead.
Please do.
All right. Now, I've used that like once, so give me just a moment to...
Technically, I think twice. 100% more.
Once, twice, 3
There.
times a
Just copy
lady.
note this section for convenience. Definitely.
They will need to make wisdom saves.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
And
Graham
anything.
just kind of looks at the ghost opposite him and says, "Don't you worry now. We're gonna take care of this, and you can go on to your peaceful rest.
It-
Go on, get."
kind of snarls at you.
And
All right.
that is his turn undead. Is go on, get.
From top to bottom, we are going to do wisdom saves. So first one directly next to Graham.
And this
What's
will
this-
affect all of them within 30 feet. So I think
Yeah,
everybody
it's-
but the ones around.
Yeah. What is the What's
save.
the save?
I believe it'll be 15. Let me
Okay.
double check. It's 8, 10, or 8 plus 2, or plus proficiency.
I think it's
Plus
underneath your
wisdom.
spell save, if I recall correctly. So if I just check your character sheet very quickly, yours.
Yep, 15.
15. Okay, perfect. Okay, so first one fails, and it all right, it's gonna do that on its turn, but it is
Also,
turned.
I don't think this will come up, but if they happen to be CR 1/2 or lower, and they fail, they are instantly destroyed.
They are not, but that is good to know. Okay. Number 2 is gonna make his wisdom save. Does not make. The one next to Tamako fails. The one next to Kaido fails, and the one next to Otto
Let's go.
fails.
Else.
Wow.
Beautifully
So,
done.
what does this do? I just got back.
They
They are
Turning
forced to
undead.
flee from me and just run away.
Oh.
They can't willingly get to within 30 feet of me. It ends if it takes damage, so let them go.
okay.
Oh, we should not attack them?
Nah.
Oh God.
Oh no. What do I do?
Don't
Please,
attack.
don't roleplay your wisdom score.
With this, oh, I'm sorry, Graham. Did you wish to do anything else?
Let's see. That was my action. I'm gonna spend my move. Let's see. I've got a 30-foot move, I believe. So, if it's difficult terrain to hop between them, or is it difficult terrain all the way through?
It is difficult terrain to hop between them. You do notice that they are not actually at the same exact plane, so you have to occasionally jump up or down.
Okay. I'm gonna start making my way downtown, walking fast.
Faces
And
past.
taking difficult terrain as needed. To
Okay.
get to,
Should we?
Since
Start
I don't know
targeting
which
one at a
ones
time.
are and aren't difficult, can you move me 30 feet's worth? That ends me on, terrain.
Yeah. 5,
10,
10, 15, 20, 25, 30? Like right there?
Yeah, if I can do that.
Should we start focusing on one since all of them are going back and just focus one?
We should see if we can get to the guy conducting the ritual at the end.
Okay.
Yeah, chromatic orb and
And,
fireball, right?
I guess
chromatic
with the rest of my
herb.
turn,
I
can
can
I
just fly
roll
over.
religion on that motherfucker?
On this thing?
Yeah, and or
Yeah.
any of the setup and what's going on right now.
You haven't taken a bonus action. Yeah, go ahead.
Yay.
This creature, this being, is some sort of abomination, or aberration would be specific to it. It does not match any religious creature, creation, ritual. Anything about it looks to be alien and unknown to your religious background.
Gotcha.
It's
I don't
not
have any idea what the hell that thing is, but I know it's got to die.
It's not performing any ritual. It seems to be waiting to attack, hoping you get closer.
Okay. And I guess you said because I didn't use a bonus action, that'll probably be the bonus action.
That would be the bonus, yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. All right, that is my my turn. Thank you.
Okay. We're going to go to this creature, the skin creation. It is going to go... It's been attacked pretty badly, so it's going to go 5, 10 as it jumps across this clean cut. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35...
Wait, it was actually hit. I can't remember that.
It got hit, yeah.
Yeah, I got hit.
It's going to move there.
Oh, that's right.
And it is going to...
Bye, Kaido.
No, I'm good.
It's gonna swing you the lullabies of your dwarf friend.
I got an ID badge. Oh, he's going after somebody else.
He flashed the badge at them.
It's going to attempt to make a acrobatics check to see if it can successfully... sorry. It's going to make an athletics check to see if it can actually do what it's attempting to do. Which it is.
Oh, no.
So it whips itself off and manages to land just here. Just.
Motherfucker.
Come and have
Okay.
a go if you think you're hard enough.
That utilizes the entirety of its movement, as it has gone basically 10 feet in a semi-straight line, as best I can manage on a grid. It is then going to attempt to attack Kaito.
Told you. Flash him that badge. Tell him
Okay, go ahead.
Tell
with
him,
what?
tell him you're above the law.
Which it
Operation
does.
Wizard Cop. Ooh.
I'm
Is
gonna
it
go
a
ahead and
spell?
use
Yeah,
Yo,
it doesn't
spell?
matter, dude. It crit.
Is it
Oh,
a spell?
And that 20 is a guaranteed hit. Yeah.
Oh, it is. All right.
All right, so you're going to take...
Bludgeoning.
Not too bad though.
22. Unless he's gonna roll that damage twice.
This
No,
is
that
not a
doesn't
spell?
make any... the thing must be screwy.
Am I grappled?
You gotta make a check to see. You're only gonna take 7.
Oh, is that?
I don't
it?
know why it doubled it for some reason.
Because it
Because
crit.
of the crit.
Oh yes, I'm sorry. You're right. Nope. Duh. Yes. So you actually take 11 points of bludgeoning damage, and please make a athletics or acrobatics check to avoid being grappled.
Athletics or acrobatics? Is that up to me?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. You are able to successfully pass, so you're not grappled. So it's going to attempt to attack you. One more time.
Another time. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Now, can I use Wait a minute. What does that even do? What does shield even do?
It raises your AC by 5. So if it doesn't raise your AC to 26, save it.
Yeah. No, it doesn't even help me out. Okay, I'll take the other one. 6.
The 6 damage. So it slaps you twice with its tentacles.
Oh, ouch.
Ugh.
I'm at 10 HP, boys and girls.
Are you you got slapped by tentacles. Are we in Japan now?
But that's
Not
its
that kind
turn.
of game.
All right.
Unless-
I have an idea, but here's the problem. I think there's no way I could do it without our friendly neighborhood dog getting hurt. Unfortunately, it's gonna hit the dog, but I essentially can push him off the edge using Thunder Wave. Maybe.
Okay. I mean, you could also just walk up to it and push it if you wanted to do something like that.
Yeah. How does that go?
Just walk over there
You
and
just
push
make
him.
you do a shove attack. So using your attack action, you shove him.
Uh huh.
If you're able to make, so if you wanted to, you could attack him once with the sword and then shove him,
Okay.
and then you make an athletics check, which will be contested by his athletics or acrobatics check,
Okay.
And if it, fails, if the thing doesn't pass, it gets shoved 5 feet away from you, or you knock it prone, whichever you prefer.
You can also move like around this ghost right here and get right next to it.
The ghost actually can't take reactions.
The ghost
So
is
I
running
could
away from Graham right now.
I could essentially just move right here.
Yeah.
And what I will
the
do
king.
is I will use a bonus action just to quickly heal up here. I'm
Okay.
going to use Action Surge. Or no, Second Wind.
You're gonna use okay.
So we'll go ahead and roll that.
I'm gonna try to throw a heal at you
Okay.
on my turn too.
8 HP. I'll
Nice.
take it. And then we will use one of our 2 actions to... I guess I should attack him. If I shove and I fail it, can I shove again since I could take 2 action?
No, you can, if you're able, specifically, so if you use the attack action, you can make a special melee attack to shove a creature. If you're able to make multiple attacks with the attack action, the shove replaces one of the attacks. So you can hit him with your sword and then shove him, or
All
shove
right,
or
so
hit
let's
with
go ahead and
sword.
do that. I'm going to hit him with the Silvered Great Sword.
Okay. That 9 does not hit.
Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and give him a nice shove.
Okay.
That's an athletics roll, you said?
Yes, it'll be your athletics roll.
Come on.
Alright, he's going to make an acrobatics to avoid getting shoved, which he fails.
Nice.
He gets shoved 5 feet. I'm assuming you push him 5 feet away from you.
Yes.
You push this creature, it slips on these broken stones, and it just gets shoved 5 feet off the platform, and you just see it tumble as it's like scrambling. The tentacles are attempting to grab on, but it
Damn.
fails, and it just
Yeah.
disappears into the void.
Long live the king. Can I say
Fuck
that?
yeah.
This
So-
is
so do you know-
Sparta.
So do you know how like in like Souls games, like people just get the bosses to kill themselves? That's literally what I'm imagining right there.
Just
Yeah.
clowned him.
We cheesed it. Okay. And
Well-
I guess that's enough for my turn there.
It was a valid strategy for
Yeah,
like
that was a good move.
Why not, right?
Well done.
Excellent move.
I was
dude.
going to use the Thunder Wave, but
Hey,
I'm
no,
glad we
wait,
just
you're not
shoved
done
it
yet.
instead.
Flash your ID badge into the void and say that's what
Oh,
you
yeah.
get fucking with authority.
Pose with the ID badge.
so you can't. You already used your bonus action.
Doesn't he get another bonus action for action surge?
No, he didn't use action surge, and you also don't.
Use
Like,
Action
I'm
Surge
different,
just to
yeah.
flash my ID badge. Works.
Well, that could work, but
No.
Dr. Stephen Hawking's exorcist extraordinaire.
Aiden.
with that, it is Lucian's turn.
I don't know what my name is.
Lucian doesn't know what to do. These
Well, we
things
have
are
the
still
other
here?
2 that are coming our way.
Oh, right. Yeah, we do have these other 2.
I think,
Hmm.
I think the electricity's coming out of here, making a barrier. Maybe we need to like get there and remove that.
Yeah.
Or you got
Yeah,
that
anybody
hit
who
too.
can
I don't think
dispel
that
that
hits the
isn't
barrier.
me.
And the other thing is, don't hit the ghosts because we need to like.
If you hit them, they'll stop fleeing.
Only
Not
the
these
ones
2
you
that
affected,
are
not the
attack,
other 2
yeah.
though. Yeah.
For 1 minute though, so we might need to like just take one out at a time at some point, not to get them to overwhelm us.
What's 1 minute? 10 rounds? Yeah.
Yeah, 10 rounds.
But yeah.
Hello?
All right.
Yeah, Lucian will shoot a firebolt at the closer of the 2 ghosties here.
Can you just ping that one for me, please? Just because there's a couple.
This one.
Oh, that one. Okay. Yep. Yeah. Go ahead and make a attack against it. If you...
Assert your authority. Create the cat empire.
The Catpire.
No, that would be if he becomes a vampire. Then he's a cat vampire.
That does hit.
That's a nice firebolt.
You do see this fireball. It passes through the electricity. Doesn't appear to stop it. And the firebolt strikes this creature, this specter. And the specter does definitely take like a good solid strike. But it's still, much like the other ones, is healing. as best it can. It's just it sort of like puts it together and just does not seem to do as much damage as you feel like it should.
He just doesn't give a fuck about your fucking fireball.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
he gives the tiniest modicum.
He gives a small fuck about it.
Teensiest,
And then
most
I guess this
adorable
one will
fuck.
just move
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Okay.
Precious little fuck.
You'd be able to do that, yeah.
The precious moments of fuck.
Okay. Does Lucian wish to do anything else?
Can I move here?
Yes, you can. Yep.
Yeah, that's it.
All right. It is now Tobacco's turn.
Okay. I am going to. These guys are not currently. I'm not currently engaged with these guys, right? So I can move.
Yes, you can. They cannot take reactions.
They're running away from you.
I am
from
going
Graham.
to move to here, and then try to. Where did I go?
Oh, you went underneath.
Let's
Yeah,
try
but
to get to Kaido. I want to get to Kaido here,
Oh, thank you, good sir.
okay.
and then I will do a.
You're a
Do I
bard,
still
so
have
you-
that permanent max hit point?
Yeah, you got it's a long
Until
rest.
you do a long rest, yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. All right.
Just
So I'm
a
only
natural
technically
spell,
missing.
sir.
Tobacco's
9
like
HP.
the chronicler of the party. He's like, your story doesn't end here, Mr. Kaito.
Yes, exactly. I will save you, Kaito.
Thank you.
Casual observer, my
A
ass.
true
But I'll do it
doctor.
at level 2.
The
What was
star
your
is
doctor
so-
name? Doctor, what was it? Silver? Silver?
Dr.
Julian Salamander here.
Thank you, Dr. Salamander. How much am I healing up? 6?
6 plus 7, 13.
13?
Nice.
Oh, someone's full health.
Sort of.
Well, you know.
So, and then I will use
Thank
the
you,
rest
doctor.
of my
Wellness is an
turn
aspirational goal.
to.
Truly a cardiac specialist you are.
I don't know that bardic inspiration is really required for anyone right now. So I'm going to end my turn.
He healed you because he actually heard you had a heart.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Otto, you're up.
Oh, okay. Since this guy's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I believe I can move up to here.
Yes.
That's with my 10. So, can I ring my deathly bell at this thing and see? I don't know if that's like gonna do anything for it.
Um,
The lightning going.
You did it for the other one. He didn't get hurt at all.
he wants to attack
the
the.
bell's not doing anything
Yeah.
to them, I think. That's what I'm saying. I
Oh,
mean,
oh,
the pillar that's doing the lightning.
oh, I see.
Can I actually do that? I don't know if you have a thing for the pillar.
It's not a pill. It's not the pillar itself. It's something on top of the pillar.
Ah.
Can I? Can I ring my bell at it? Thing on
Yeah.
top of the pillar?
Yeah,
It's
go
a-
ahead.
I mean, I don't know what kind of wisdom save it can make.
Long motherfucker.
I'm ringing the bell. Time to stop lightning.
Actually, let me just double check before you do that, so you don't waste your turn.
Yeah,
I want to
don't
see
know.
if
Ring my bell.
what was it called? What was it called? Shoot, I can't remember the name of the spell now.
Told it dead.
Toll, thank you, the dead. I love how we just called
You
this.
have to point it at one creature, it says.
Yeah, that's what I suspected. This would not count as a creature.
I'll throw a rock at it.
Well, you could do that. You'd have to make a dex attack, but yeah, that would work.
Or is it just a D20 plus whatever my crappy dex is?
Yes.
Let's just do that. That's probably easier.
It'd work.
That's probably gonna miss, but
It does not match the AC. You just hurl a rock and it just kind of like clatters off the pillar.
yeah,
Close,
I'll
but
throw
not
another
very, not enough to actually hit the thing.
rock. I'll throw another rock since I have 2 attacks.
Okay.
True.
Throw a rock at it.
Add your dex to it, too.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, we're just doing it in our head.
+1.
Yeah.
And miss.
Also, you're not getting the Cupid bell, unfortunately.
No.
The Cupid doll. The Cupid doll.
Okay, that's it.
I got bells on the brain.
That's
Okay.
my lawn, you stupid kid.
No. Otto, you're finished.
Yeah.
It is Fiffle's turn.
Maybe Fiffle can throw the rock better.
We're just
Halflings are no
fighting. We're just fighting these ghosts.
No, the ghosts, the marked
That's
ghosts
fine.
are running from
from
They're,
Graham.
they're still turned.
Yep.
There's
Yeah,
still a
like-
couple over here. Is
The
it
majority of them are
is
turned.
still-
Anything with a red dot is turned.
Is
I-
the barrier still in effect over
The-
here?
It is.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's
And it
still
only
doesn't-
works for physical attacks, not magical. If you have any, I don't know.
And then there's apparently something on this pillar that's the
Causing
origin
field.
of the lightning.
The lightning appears to be coming from something on that pillar.
On the top of the pillar, yeah.
I can't throw rocks very well.
I threw a rock at it.
I'm gonna
Two
move.
rocks.
Big rock.
See, the real good thing would have been if I crit rock through it.
Oh, that would have been funny, yeah.
Roll for
I'm gonna-
delinquency.
I'm gonna
Just
make my way
rolls.
from rock to rock and get down like over here, and I'm gonna line up a nice shot with my bow and shoot at whatever's on top of this pillar here.
You wouldn't be able to make that just because of the difficult terrain. You'd be able to get to about here or about here. Yeah, that would be fine actually. Yep, you'd be able to get there.
And I'll take a shot at whatever's on top of this.
Okay, go ahead. Make a attack with your bow.
Attack with the short bow. And then it goes
Explode.
short bow.
Paladin throws rocks at thing on top of
That's weird. Well, that does hit. So go ahead and roll damage.
It's be a little slow on the old script execution here.
Yeah, that's weird.
I'm not
okay.
sure. Oh, there it is. Okay, I did.
Okay, so you strike. You see. Now that you're there, you can see this like blue orb kind of just floating above the pillar, and you manage to shoot an arrow and you strike it, and it just kind of like spins and like shakes in place, and it's cracking, and there's electricity going off of it, but it is able to maintain its shape, but it's definitely like sparking, not like the nice solid blue color it was before.
It appears to have been damaged.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. He's good. He's good. I suggest to my compatriots that we do that some more.
Do you get to
What did you do?
Shoot at that blue thing. Biffle points at it.
Yeah, rogues do
Let's try
not.
that.
Okay,
Unfortunately.
I'm just asking.
Actually, there are ways for rogues to do it, but it's
To do what?
attack twice, but it's
Multi-attack. It's mostly the domain of like frontliners. Like a
Yeah,
cleric
I don't
might
think.
get it.
I mean, I definitely don't have anything now, as far as I know. I get one attack. I just get to get super awesome attacks here and there with them strategic,
yeah, the sneak attacks, blah.
where it balances out.
All right. Did Fiffle wish to do anything else?
I don't feel super threatened by these turn ghosts. I'm just gonna like be on this rock and comes
Well,
back.
they go
to me,
through a
I'll shoot
save,
the thing
right?
Some more.
They do save every turn.
I believe no.
No,
Oh,
they're
no,
just,
oh,
they are
okay,
just
I
out
thought-
of it for a minute as long.
Wow, holy shit, that's a very strong
See, while
spell.
you
Okay.
were out, while Kyle
Turning
was
on
drinking,
undead is one of cleric's like core package abilities. It's one of the
Hmm.
big deals.
while you were out, Graham actually did turn undead and stopped an entire encounter when we were in the Shadowfell.
While you
Oh,
were
did he?
while you were studying the blade, I was studying the Bible.
All right, we'll start with all the specters from top to bottom. Guess what? They go their full movement using dash, and I'm just gonna put them to the edge here. But they are actually off map currently,
Hooray!
and they're gonna spend the
They're pretty much
entire.
never coming back, I think.
Yeah, well, it depends.
If it takes us more than 10 rounds, they're probably still in the thrall of the blade one.
All right. So the remaining specters, we're gonna have this
Well,
guy
I mean-
go.
Well, I mean, consider they're gonna dash away from
20,
Graham for 10 rounds. It would take another 10 rounds for them to get back into the map.
Yep.
They're pretty much gone.
Well, that's 2 minutes. It's
We get out of
a
combat.
minute back, a minute out, and a minute back.
Yeah, that's 20 rounds.
In combat, it's 10, but right when we get off of combat, it's like
Yeah.
Yeah, not a lot of time.
a
All right.
sixth of a short rest.
So this specter is going to move up next to Mako, and he's going to make an attack against him.
No.
Does a 18 hit?
Probably. I have an 18, so yes, it does.
Yep. Okay. So it is going to do 14 necrotic damage, and can you make a con save, please?
Yes, I can.
Unfortunately, Tamako, your max hit points are reduced by 14 until you take a long rest.
Tamako got Tamako. This is unacceptable.
And then his friend, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 50, all the way up to Fiffle.
I was gonna say he's hovering.
He's gonna dash, so he's not gonna make an attack against Fiffle. He uses his entire turn to do it, but he is next to Fiffle. Now it is the Fern turn.
Okay, I'm going to.
Fiffle and I know exactly what
move.
needs to be done here.
Dabbing a ghost.
Where's my proton ray?
Roll to Ghostbusters.
Is that as far as I can move?
Where did you start?
Just
I believe yes with difficult terrain, yeah.
Okay.
Mm,
Would I be able to reach the thing on top of the pillar? Shoot it with the bow?
What's your longbow's distance?
I think she can move one more actually. Ian, I think she can move one more square that's not difficult.
Yeah, you'd be able to move one more square that's not difficult.
Oh, okay. Then there?
Yeah, that'd work. I believe your longbow, what's the range? Like 60 or 90? Well, either way, it's fine. It's within range, so you'd be able to attack it without disadvantage.
Okay, then I will go ahead and do that.
Longbows
Okay.
have longer, don't they?
Probably. I just don't remember what it is exactly. Yeah, it probably is 120. I just never can remember. It also is very amusing that there's this...
I just scrolled up. It's 150.
That does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Nice.
And with that, you just see the damage that Fiffle has done, and you just launch an arrow directly into the center of this orb, and it just explodes, popping. You smell ozone burning, but the lightning bolt barrier dissipates.
I can attack.
So, I can shoot this one in front of Piffle as well.
Yes, you
afterwards?
can. Yep.
Okay.
Good lord, this is getting fucked.
Nice.
All right. Yeah, so you're able to do a decent amount of damage. Unfortunately, it does appear to be resisting the damage of your longbow.
Okay. And Aurora, would she be able to move down here next to me?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, I'll do that.
All right. And then it is Graham's turn.
All right, Graham is going to spend his movement getting down with the rest of the party. I'm going to assume, since I'm already on this piece, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, I think.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I figured you were gonna go.
And I guess those ghosts are still hostile. Is anybody, like, super wounded?
I'm full health. Tamako got hit.
Yeah.
24,
He's also
38.
He's also full health.
I just like
Oh,
that.
we're both full health. We're good.
Yeah, we're full health. Well,
Yeah.
we have a deliberating like necrotic disease, but we're full health.
There's nothing you can do to help me right now. Yeah,
Great,
exactly.
please. Can I get a better look at the portal from here, or no?
Yeah. Now that the electricity's out of the way, you can see it's very similar to the portal you entered, ebbing and flowing. And through it, you can see almost through like a curved mirror what looks to be a large wooden gate.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Does it look like the wooden gate at the warehouse, or am I thinking of something else?
This would be like a fortress gate.
Okay, interesting. But I'm guessing it sounds like it might be a portal out to the real world again?
No, it looks... You could definitely still see, like, the purple background. It looks more like... And it's similar, if not identical, to the portal that brought you to this one section, leaping however distance away. And actually, you would notice here, looking, and it doesn't take much effort, you were maybe a little distracted in the fight, the fortress, which was miles away. Like, at least a mile or two away is much closer now.
Okay, so I'm guessing that's our next stop. So, well, that's good and bad. Mostly good.
Gad.
I do have attack cantrips, but they're all necromancy, so I don't think I'm gonna have much.
Oh, I think they're immune. Just
Yeah, I believe so, and I don't think I have the thing yet that lets me ignore immunity to necromantic damage or necrotic damage. Let me see.
I can certainly say that I have no spells that would be useful to attack anyway.
Is silvered good? Like, these are ghosts, right? So is silvered what you want against them, or?
Silver would be better against were creatures, from what you were told.
Okay.
You need magic items, like a magic.
We need
weapon.
like a +1. Yeah, +1.
So even like a silvered weapon would still be doing like resist. It would still resist it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's still a mundane item.
Interesting. So magic
really?
is not good. Yeah, magic and silvered are not good. So what is
Magic
like?
is probably good, but certain kinds of magic probably.
Oh, so fire. We know fire is not, and
Chromatic orb time.
yeah, I think I'm about to do that. I guess maybe we'll just test it out.
Okay.
Well, I mean after.
Yeah, I'm just checking to
I
see.
mean, what else do you have? You have like,
Possible.
I mean, you've already, you're the MVP already. You already pushed somebody into the void.
Yeah, you did yeet that dude.
I mean, Matt also got rid of 5 spirits. They're somewhere else.
Yeah, that was
Just
sick.
noped him out of there. Yeah, I think that's. I guess if I can't take a thing, I can double move.
Okay.
5. Is this something you can reach, or would you have to roll to get like down here and continue on that way?
No, you'd be able to reach that.
I think you
Okay.
can. You have the little platforms. It looks like that you can.
I will go. Can I get to here in one move?
Yeah, you should be able to. That would use probably the last of movement if I'm
Yeah.
calculating
So
it correctly.
That's my double move, and I will be done.
Okay. Kaido, you're up.
Chromatic orb is a ranged attack. If I was to attack the person right
Yes.
next to me, it would be at a disadvantage, right?
In general, it would be a disadvantage because there is something in melee attack range with you.
Can I attack somebody else with a ranged, even though I'm engaged with someone? Is that a disadvantage? Because
Yep.
it
Because
would
you're
also be a
engaged.
disadvantage.
Yeah.
This thing
Yeah.
doesn't take an opportunity attack, so you can just move away.
It does take an opportunity. attack.
This one
Yeah,
is.
these ones aren't spooked.
Yeah.
Not spooked, yeah.
Oh, I thought this creature just didn't have.
No, it was because he like.
Scared.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and
I said go on get, and they did in fact get.
They did a good job again.
Yeah.
Greatsword against him.
Okay.
Once, boop.
Twice.
Well,
3 times a lady.
go ahead and roll damage.
How do I do this? So I
If you just-
once.
Click it. It should.
Yeah, click
So-
X over greatsword.
I am
Again?
trying.
D6s again.
2d6. Yeah, so it's going to be a 4d6. In essence, so you can just click it again. Okay, so it's a total of 18, which is a really nice amount of damage right there.
Yep.
As you just rip through this thing, and it's looking pretty beat up.
Sweet. Let's do one more.
Okay.
Nice.
That does hit. Go ahead, roll damage.
Sweet.
Make your snack, motherfucker.
Wow. Okay.
Mr. Wilson.
So yeah, you just like slash 2 massive like cuts against this thing. It is barely holding on as like a single entity, a single form. It is looking very not battered, but definitely not held together as well as it once was.
But it's still up.
It is still up, yes.
Oof. Is it worth it? Should I push through?
I would.
Should I make an action
save
surge or
it.
no? Yeah, I think
Let's save it. Tamako's coming up. He
Yeah,
can
yeah.
Like, slap him in the face. and
Tamako's
Mako's
stuff.
coming up, and
once a
this.
day.
I don't think this is the final fight we have before we're
Yeah,
done with this.
let's not blow all the resources now.
it's once per short rest. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end my turn. Everyone's right.
Okay. Lucian, you're up.
Lucian will firebolt that same
I
guy.
knew it.
Okay.
Got this wizard thing down.
Yeah, I don't want to spend anything I don't need to spend.
Story of my life.
That does hit.
Fucking firebolt though.
Hey, it's working.
Yeah.
This thing is almost barely like an entity anymore. This guy right
Still
here.
around. Shit.
It's still holding, but barely.
Shit.
It's fading. Like, you could sort of see like these wisps of spectral like energy and gas just kind of like coming off of it, heavier and heavier as it's taking more damage, but it is still barely holding on.
All right. That's my turn.
Okay. Tobacco, you're up.
Tamako sees that the entity is barely clinging to its existence and tries to finish it off with a stroke of his rapier.
All right.
Good luck. Let's just end your story here, my good friend.
Nice.
Go ahead, roll damage.
Yes.
And with that, the creature is vanquished.
Very
You
nice.
just slash through it, and it disappears into a purple mist.
Ah!
Also some
Lovely.
snack.
All right.
You're like freeing these souls or like damning them more?
Oh.
Whatever helps you sleep better at night. I did good. I did good.
Tobacco, do you wish to do anything else?
Yes, I'm going to move across through here into this area.
Okay.
Here.
Yeah.
And then I will end my turn.
Otto, you're up.
I'll attack this thing twice with my halberd.
All right, so you put down your sword and shield and take out the halberd? Okay.
Yep.
Go ahead and attack.
Make sure. Yeah, it's a normal. Okay.
That
Can I
misses.
get a halfling on that?
Rub some fiffle on it.
Yep.
Okay.
That does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
The next one.
Okay, that also hits.
Nice.
Okay.
You know what? I will do a divine smite on that one.
Okay.
What was it? Let me see. I have it here.
And it'll be radiant. That'll probably do real good.
Do something.
All right, let me see here.
It's weird. I had to click the actual description to get it to work.
That does strike, and this thing looks like your radiant energy just coming from the halberd. It just tears through this creature, and whatever resistance it was using to protect itself from the other damage, completely ineffective. It just almost nearly tears it apart. It is just barely holding on.
So radiant.
So you're saying there's a chance.
Among other things, but yeah.
I think that'll be my turn.
Okay. Fiffle, you're up. Now, Fiffle, this thing is engaged in melee with you, but...
It's almost dead though. It's like it's not looking good.
Alright, I'll stab it.
Okay.
Give it a little stabby stab.
Pibble's like, get away from me, ghost. I stab you with this sword that... It's just a sword, so hopefully it...
Sting!
Well, I'll be sure to thank you right after I shank you.
Yeah, go ahead, roll damage.
I think I clicked it.
Yeah, okay.
Probably it's gonna go again.
That's fine, we'll just go with the 7. Sure. Okay. You stab through it. It is very similar in that there's just these wisps flowing off of it. It is still, however, operational. Well, barely. Did you wish to do anything else for your turn? I'm sorry, I should have asked.
I duck out over here, provoking a potential attack opportunity.
You could also use your bonus action to disengage.
Oh yeah, rogue shit.
Yeah.
Rogue stuff.
Rogue's doing rogue things.
Can use my bonus action to disengage.
Rouge.
So I do that. I use my bonus action to disengage.
All right. And with that, we'll go to the Spectre. He is going to go up to Otto, and he's going to make an attack against Otto. I'm assuming that misses, so...
these fucking specters hit your bitch ass.
And then he is going to move into you and end his turn there.
He's gonna enter you.
Oh no.
Dude.
Yeah, well, these do the like possession type thing, I think. So what do I gotta? I know there's something. There's a reason you did that.
I think it's just so we can't attack it without attacking you.
And you take 7 damage. I'm sorry,
Ah.
Okay, that's it.
but it dies.
Ah.
Well,
Oh.
dies. It re-dies.
Death 2. The
Okay.
Crystal Pepsi of death.
It wasn't It wasn't doing too hot. With that, we're gonna drop out of combat.
I was like, what? It suicided.
That was too much fun. And a second round of enemies show up.
No, because they've basically disappeared into this void. You don't see them for now.
For now.
Wow.
But there is a purple, glowing portal in this plaza ahead of you. You could make it without too much trouble at this point.
Just, like,
Does Lucian just run directly in?
This is like, you know,
I
he's
would
pretty much
fly.
Graham grabs him by the collars and tries to dive straight through.
Winged boots, man. They've been so helpful. Holy
I
shit.
will assist in any investigation or arcana checks that Graham or whoever does. I'll be right back. So
Yeah, I will investigate and also roll religion, if possible.
Sure.
If there's anything worth rolling religion on.
Oh, you could try it. So if you want to roll investigation and religion, please go ahead.
I will roll the investigation with advantage because of auto, and then
Okay.
the religion on its own.
Okay.
21 for that, the investigation.
Looking at it, it's definitely the same kind of portal that brought you here. Looking through, it definitely you can see that it is the outer wall of a keep or a fortress. You figure it's about 30 feet from portal to wall itself. So you're not gonna you're not gonna have to worry about like passing through the portal and getting smashed into a wall immediately. But yeah, you suspect, especially with that 21, that this would probably take you directly in front of the fortress itself.
All right, and religion. Nice.
It is related to something to do with the exiled ones, probably the flayed one, based on your expertise. Apparently, within this pocket dimension, either the exiled one himself or his followers have the ability to link these portals or create them.
Gotcha. Makes sense.
All right.
Those kids got to them.
So
that max HP, you said long rest, right? Not
you have to take a long rest, yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna have to eat it for a little while.
Well, right, it's about 230. No, actually, in game it'd be about 245, 250.
Okay.
In the afternoon.
So what happened?
Just bear in mind, we did just get a warning that time travels differently in this plane.
Well, he said specifically time can flow differently.
Yeah, that's true.
So what happened? What did you find?
The portal obviously is to the flayed one, and or is of the flayed one most likely. The followers of the exiled ones can link the portals within this place. The portal itself will take us to about 30 feet from the fortress gates. I think that's about it.
Do we know where the fortress is?
We saw it in the distance, and we're like halfway to it from walking to the last portal.
Yeah, you're about a mile from it.
So this will take us right to its gate.
So it's within Boxball.
No, I think this is the portal in this dimension, the pocket dimension.
Mm-hmm.
No, I mean, do we know where the fortress is, like, in real time?
It's in this dimension. It's not. Like,
this pocket dimension does not overlay Voxfall, much like the Shadowfell did.
Hmm.
Do we want to go through? Do we want to short rest?
Time box too that can tell us, how much time has gone past in normal time.
I don't think that would help.
I don't think it works here.
Just in case, and we need to say like check our time.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I don't think it'll work here because relativity. It's been traveling at the same rate we are, so we're like, oh, okay, time is working, and then we get out and it's like 10,000.
Oh, it works relatively too. Oh, I thought it might like be able to maintain its own
The
time cadence.
the orbit time magically tells you what time it is if it's on the material plane.
So it doesn't
It's
even
spinning
work.
in circles right now.
Well, if you were to look at it, it would be in afternoon, like between noon and afternoon, and then it will occasionally spin, kind of circling, and then stop, and then spin again.
Honestly, it just puts an image. It's like you are in void time.
It gives you. It's not like when you were in the Shadowfell, but it's definitely not maintaining a proper like standard time.
Yeah. Today's forecast: be wary of void dragons.
These things happen.
Well,
we should go through.
All right. Well, we've been playing about almost 3 hours now. Do we want to continue, or do you want to call it for the?
No, I need to go grocery shopping.
I gotta run.
Okay, we'll pick this up next week then, and we'll see where this
you guys
lands.
want the level? I thought.
Well,
I want that level up.
We'll end here. Just remember that you are at the portal. You have not had a short or long rest. I'll
We can
remember.
take a short rest if needed next time, but
Yeah. But for right now, we will call it here and pick it up next week.